Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fallen Sky and Eberron Adventure.
Hello.
I'm glad you're here. Personally, I'm glad you're all here today.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad too.
Oh, thanks, Shane. That's amazing.
No, not you. I'm glad they're here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
The listeners.
Oh, I'm just thanking them for you. I don't know where we are. What's happening?
What's happening?
Let's get into it, guys. How does that feel? We just left off with some downtime last episode. We did some finalizing in the engine room that you guys were in. Mm-hmm. We reinstated the elemental into his rightful spot, into the ship itself. And his energy and his presence is coursing through it and is able to work with you in whatever he sees fit. Although, they also have no real control over the ship because it's damaged to all heck. And it's only half of it too, so like there's that. But yeah, then a lot of stuff happened. Scrap was able to go visit Spindle, and it was a good time there. And they worked out some sort of agreement, kind of. And we're gonna pick up right after all that. So again, a couple days have passed now. I'll say Darren has now returned back to the Fallen Sky, and he is okay. You know, he's got a crutch, hobbling around. And Hale will be calling everybody into a meeting. Unless there's anything anyone wants to take care of before that happens, then you can.
I think that Vita is gonna try to like get in to see Hale before before a meeting starts.
Love it.
But be like kind of like chill about it, not try to be like obvious.
Yeah, okay. No worries. You can definitely see her and talk to her. Is this about... Do you want to do it on mic? What are you doing?
I'm easy. Yeah, follow your heart.
Okay, so she will tell you some things. Let me message you, actually. Okay, you have a chat with her. Let's say that.
Perfect.
I want to bring the scimitar blade that Darren took to Proxy.
Wonderful.
And let him know that what happened.
Cool. Yeah. So that could have been done during downtime too.
Yeah.
Upon further inspection of the blade, you notice that it is definitely, it counts as a magical attack if you were to use it as an attack, and it doesn't ever tarnish or dirty. So it's sort of just like a magical blade,
but not any plus.
But not a +1.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
cool.
But it's like a scimitar, so it's kind of curved and has like a spike on the back, sort of thing. Cool. It looks cool, but it's just a blade.
Also, could I noticed Darren's in there. Does he have the prosthetic leg on?
So no, you were making one, right, for him?
Oh, I wasn't sure if it had been finished or not.
So I would say that it's pretty low budge leg because you only had like 2 days to work on it.
Sure.
But it definitely will work way better than a crutch. So yeah, you can give that to him.
I wasn't sure if he had it on. Yeah, I
No.
want to give it to him and get it all set up.
Love it.
And tweak it so while it's on him and he's walking around, you know?
Yeah, very cool. He's super appreciative of it, and it definitely lifts his moods. He feels a lot healthier mentally and emotionally, so that's good. Okay. So yeah, Hale will call everybody into the meeting room. As you guys gather around, you will notice that Vita is absent, actually. And I'm going to say something in here real quick. So let me actually pause. I'm going to pause the recording and send a text, and then I'm going to resume it, okay? So just settle down. Okay, so yeah, Hale calls you guys into the new and improved meeting room. The table looks very posh looking. It looks cool because it just kind of emerges out of the deck of the ship. It's cool. And
that's cool.
Yeah, you guys kind of all gather around. She says, so I have received a letter from my House Civis Dropbox at the Terminus Station. House Civis, or Civis, I don't know. I'm going to say Civis, even though it sounds dumber than Civis. For some reason, I'm just going to say it. Sivis. House Civis is in charge of messaging stuff. They have message points throughout the city and throughout actually all of Corvair, really, where you can send messages back and forth really quickly throughout the city. So anyways, she says, I've received a message from my Dropbox, and the letter said, it reads, You seem to possess something that doesn't belong to you. Dask controls the flow of blood in Sharn. Meet me at Half and Half's tonight. I would say come alone, but I know you're not that stupid. And whoever wrote this is right. I'm not that stupid. We're definitely going to go. And it's just signed with an X.
Ooh, kiss, kiss.
So, yeah, it's a
XOXO
big old
Gossip
kiss.
They
Girl.
want to meet us at the creamery.
One kiss.
That's pretty good.
So I did have Sorinanta go and do a little bit of investigative work quickly this morning. She came back to me that X could very well be this person named Xavius, who's an important member of Dask, but I'm not entirely sure who it could be. So I am going to go. We are going to take the goods, and I need you all to be in attendance, sort of blend in with the tavern. Most of you are probably familiar with Half and Half's, actually. It's in one district over, and it's a really well-known and established tavern. It's run by Ravon Burrows, who's this halfling guy who is really nice and cool. And he if you're friends with him, he's friends with you, and he will give you the information that he needs, depending on whatever you guys are whatever your friendship level is. If you have a +6 friendship level, then
Get it, whatever you want.
Six
Yeah.
to friendship.
I get it.
So let's see.
We're a good group for blending in. You know, none of us stand out.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, like, Lower Sharn is like all sorts of who knows what sees. So don't worry, I'll edit that out. Now I have to edit this out because I'm saying I edited that out. If I edit that out, no one's gonna know what I'm talking about. So maybe
Reese
I
hit
just
his
leave it in.
mic. Yeah.
Maybe I'll leave it in. Then everything works. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys.
No worries. Okay, so I would like all of you to attend as backup in case something goes south, which I feel like it might, because I'm not going to give this up for nothing. You know, seems very incriminating, and it could be worth a lot. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can from it.
What? Oh, no,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not there.
That's right. You're not there.
You're not there.
Okay, so she says like we need to leave very shortly, within the next hour, to get there in time. If anything, if there's any questions, I mean, I don't know that much information, so I don't know what help I can be for you, but I would feel better if you were there.
Who's are you gonna be kind of just like sitting by yourself, sort of thing, or you want some people like directly next to you, or are we all supposed to just blend in?
I want everyone to blend in.
How many of us are there in this room?
There's just the 4 of you. So Sammy, Scrap, Thaddeuk, and Proxy.
And Patch.
Sorry, and Patch is there because he's always there. I forget. Yeah. So with that, if there's no further questions, I have a couple things to get ready before we have to head out. And great.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll meet up we'll meet you there. I'll meet you there.
Are you expecting trouble?
Of course, definitely, 100%. I mean, if they want the product and I don't want to give it to them, things might happen.
Are you bringing it?
I think I should bring it, yeah. If they do, I'm going to negotiate a pretty big deal for us here at Haven. I would like control of Terminus.
The whole the whole district?
The whole district, if possible. If not, then we'll see. And they may all judge from there whether this is actually worth that amount of give or take or not. But
If things go south, you want us to like shoot to kill, even if the Xavius guy's there, he's a big deal in Dask.
well, if I look like I am being attacked,
Kill them.
definitely, 100%.
You gotta pass.
These Dask members do not play around.
So what do you mean by control of the whole area?
So right now, we don't control very much in terms of my power of influence, let's say, as a Haven. We are very small, and Dask is very big, and also Boromar is massive. And right now, Dask...
So you mean like like gang territory?
Gang territory, that's
okay.
right.
Okay.
I would like to have more control over this area of Sharn. And honestly, I think we could do it.
Okay.
Is there a place we know where we could buy like poison?
You'd have to probably maybe go to... Are you asking Hale, or are you just asking me?
Would I know of a place?
Okay, so you might know, like, it's tough. Faborius and Fugs maybe would have something like that. Faborius and Fugs is very unique in the sense that there's a lot there, and you could find something really cool. You might not find anything good. That's kind of how it is. There's not really a place for poison specifically that you know of, no.
Because I'm thinking, like, if this is going to be a fight, maybe she should give us some cash and we could go buy some stuff to even the playing ground. Playing field? Battlefield?
Do you say that?
Well, I say that.
I wish I could right now. Unfortunately, times are a little tough, actually. I can give you guys 20 gold. For now, it's not much. Might be able to put it towards some sort of healing potion or whatever you might need, something to give us an upper edge.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it if you want.
She looks at you and hands it.
I think
to
Scrap's got some
someone
gold
else.
for us. anyways.
She gives it to Proxy.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so okay, well, I have a lot to do, so I'm gonna get ready. Gotta prepare for this, so we'll meet you there in an hour.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. So, what do you guys do? You got an hour.
Do you
Hour
want
to
to
kill.
go to Faboris and Fox and try to... Hold on. Where's
Yeah,
Rita?
I was gonna say I want to see if we can find Vita and let
You
her
catch
know.
her before she's leaving.
Yeah, as she's walking out the door, I'm going to ask her that. Is she coming?
I mean, you're not always on the same jobs all the time, but if you must know where Vita is, she is currently attending me with another job that I have.
Okay.
If she accomplishes her task, she might show up later, but we'll see, depending on what she does.
Okay.
And also, Scrap, you're very inquisitive about other members of Haven, and it's not really always in your best interest to know about everybody.
Mostly just the one person. Okay, all right.
Then she walks away. She has a little smirk on her face. Okay, so you guys want to go to Fabs and Fugs? Okay. It's within Terminus, so it's not far. Or, yeah, in Terminus, where you guys are at, pretty close. A couple streets down. It's this very narrow gap between two buildings that looks like it shouldn't really fit anything, but it has a big sign on the top that says Faborius and Fugs in like beautiful cursive writing, and there's a really nice looking door that you guys can go in. It's a very long stretch because it's sort of in between two. It's almost like they took over an alley essentially, and that is now their shop. And it's littered with stuff, like all sorts of stuff, a hoarding level of stuff in there, and it's very fun for some people because it's fun to dig around and find stuff, and it's also very disorienting, distracting, uncomfortable for some people, maybe because it's so disorganized. You might spend an hour in there searching and find nothing. You might go in there and find that one thing you need, so it's a very kind of fun shop like that. At the very back, behind this desk is an Etin, which is, if you guys don't know, a double-headed big old ogre looking creature, and when you walk up, it's my boys. One of the heads, who is wearing this really nice hat, looks at everyone and says, "Welcome to Faborius and Fugs." And then the other one goes, "Welcome to Fug and Faborius." And then the other one says, "Shut up. How can we help you today?"
Hello, guys. How's it going?
Is that Scrap?
That's me.
It's Scrap. The other one says, "Shut up, Fug." And they're just really heavy set, half dressed because Fug doesn't want to wear clothes ever, and Faborius insists on wearing them. And their shop is just crammed to the brim, full of little things. It's dimly lit. A lot of half melted candles here and there throughout the place. In what way can I assist you?
Well, Proxy, we were looking for some. You guys got any? You guys got any like poison or anything here?
poison.
See anything like that recently? Going through these piles?
Piles. We poison in the piles.
All right, thank you, Fog.
Shut up. We have maybe something in there. You've been here enough times. You should know how this place works.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you'd seen any. You know what I mean?
Dig around and
Alright.
maybe you'll find something. Dig. So the way this works, you guys, is oh, hold on, where is it? Oh, I know what I did. I made another note for it. Okay, let me pull it up. So whoever wants to search around in here can roll an investigation check to try to find some goodies.
Let's look for goodies.
Let me just pull it up here. Sorry.
Investigation on.
Investigation, yeah. I thought I had. Here it is. Yeah. View page.
19.
Okay. I should have just put them in the same thing. So what did you guys get? Who rolled?
19. Oh, sorry.
Sorry? Sammy, what did you get?
13.
13. Okay, you get to roll another investigation check. That's how it's going to work. So the first one's going to determine which table you get to roll on.
Whoa.
Natural.
What did you get?
Oh, 9.
Investigation? 9? Oh, you get to roll on the trinket table.
So many
This
rolls.
is so
I know, roll
complicated. I
another
love
roll.
it.
I know. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean it to be this way. It is this way, okay?
I did
It's
it great.
it's
I love
fun.
it this
I didn't
way.
mean
Yeah.
for it to be this way.
I didn't mean for it to be this way when I made it this way.
You didn't mean for it to be fun? What the?
Yeah, I didn't mean for it to be fun. I wanted you to
It's
just
at the
get
end
whatever
of
you
the-
want. Where
At
is
the
it?
end of the background section.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
The trinket table.
Okay, roll a D100. Sammy. Samwise Gamgee.
Got 80.
Wait, you gotta
Oh, you
roll
gotta
a
roll
D10
another
as
one.
well.
So
Or
that's
just
your
roll that
10s.
again.
Yeah, that's your 10s. Now roll your...
So that's
Oh,
So
that
that's
makes
8.
80.
What is that? A 6?
I think it's 9.
89.
It'll have like a line usually.
Well, there's
89.
no line.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay, you rummaging, and you guys don't have a lot of time either. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
we're
So
speed
this isn't
runners.
really the best place to probably looking. You pull out a vial of dark liquid.
What? That's perfect.
That sounds like a poison to me.
Yeah.
Should we test it?
You can show if you go up to Faborius and Fug. They'll say, "That is a vial of dragon's blood."
The drug?
Wait, like the drug?
Not the drug.
What?
Like actual
Literal
drug?
dragon's blood.
Whoa.
What? Isn't that worth a lot of money?
Not the drug.
What's the deal with dragons in this world?
What's the
Aren't they like not really
Dragons
dragons?
exist. They do exist, but they're here and there.
Wait, so it's dragon's blood, or
No
is it
one's
the
really
drug?
seen
Yeah,
any
that's gotta
dragons,
be
but they do
poisonous.
exist.
Yeah.
That's
Can't be
even
good for you.
better than poison.
So they're not sure
gotta
what
be.
type of dragon it was. So you don't really know what the blood could
That's
do.
dope.
But it probably wouldn't feel good to be injected or stabbed with, probably. But that's what it says, a vial of dragon blood. So there you go. So you don't just get the items, I should say. You have to buy them still. This is a store. So that would be very cheap, though. I think it would be like, because it's just a junky item, it would be like 10 gold maybe for the vial of dragon blood.
10 gold?
Yeah.
What the? That's so
10
good.
edibles.
That's 10 edibles. Dang it. So you can buy it or not. That's on your. That's
Do
your
I
choice.
know if there's any use for this at all?
Listen, if you're not buying it, I'm buying it. Okay?
You know, there are many uses for dragon's blood. Definitely. What they all are, maybe you're not sure. But yeah.
Okay.
So think on it. In the meantime, what did you roll?
16.
16. Okay.
So now
roll,
another
yeah.
table. Investigation.
Investigation check. Yeah.
Again? Oof. 8.
8. Okay. You find this glowing double-bladed scimitar tucked into the junk. Yeah.
This sucks.
Do I see him pull it out?
I mean, sure, yeah. I guess you're all in there.
It's Sting.
It kind of is, honestly.
It glows in the presence of war.
Like the moment I see him pull it out, it's like
Fug says, pretty.
of
And
course.
Fabori's like, shut up. That is a moon-touched double-bladed scimitar.
Whoa, that's cool. Look.
Yeah.
So it is a common item. I just need to look up how much it's going to cost you, but that is there.
Gonna
And
be out of budget.
what does
I'll
that
tell
even?
you
Do I
that.
know what that means?
Yeah, probably.
you don't know the exact
Still
specifics of it,
Does it match?
but you know that it is magical for sure. I mean, it's
Oh,
literally
nice.
glowing. So,
I like
Yeah.
that. I don't know if that fits me, but
Pretty dope.
double-bladed
But it is
scimitar. What do you mean?
no,
You
the,
can look like Darth Maul.
You already use a double-bladed scimitar. What are you talking about? Don't you?
no, I do. But
Yeah.
I don't know the glowiness.
Yeah, but if it's magic, you got
Okay.
You got
No.
you got
Um,
have
No,
it
it
all.
doesn't
You need
match
it.
the aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's not
No.
his brand.
Throw it
Anything
back.
for the brand.
I want it darker. Paint it.
I'll maybe
Can it consume light instead? It's
Yeah, it sucks the light out of you. No.
like one of those
So
things from Mandalorian. You know what I'm talking about?
Dark Blade?
Yeah.
Oh,
he would say that is going to be a little bit more money. Probably 75 gold. So,
No.
but the good thing is that I can hold it for you. We'll hold it for you.
Yeah, I'd love that. I mean, I've got one similar here, and I pull it out. My my other
You
one.
pull it out.
And I'm like, but this one looks like a little bit of an upgrade. So yeah, I'll definitely want it.
Well, we'll hold it for you. Don't worry at all. Hold it.
Thank you.
Okay, who rolled next?
I
you
rolled.
get?
I rolled a 19.
19. Ooh, that's high. That's higher. Okay, roll on your roll another investigation check. I don't. These are actually supposed to be d20s, not investigation. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, so I shouldn't be adding?
Yeah, but it's
you
okay.
still got cool stuff.
Roll it.
What would I got not?
Wait, it's so cocked. It's like all the way cocked.
Maximum cost.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Dragon's Blood.
Okay.
Whistling white.
Hold on.
That's the sound. That's what whistling white actually does to you. It just makes you sound like an air horn.
Every time you open your mouth.
You get that sound?
Okay, this one's a weird one.
Oh, boy.
You pull, it looks like almost like a rope of some sort, and you're pulling on it, and it sort of looks. It keeps kind of pulling it. It's like a weird, tentacle-y looking whip.
What?
It's really long. It's like it feels like tough muscle almost, and there's a sharp stinger at one of the ends.
Whoa! Boris, what is this?
Honestly, I don't really know what that is. It's some sort of whip thing, I guess. It's a whip.
Thank you, Fag.
Probably sucks.
Well, so okay, wait, hold on. Can I tell if it's like actually like organic or is it like what? Like, did somebody make it?
It sort of moves on you while you're holding it a little bit. Yeah.
How much for the weird tentacle whip thing?
Oof. Because I don't exactly know how much or what it does, really. But I know it's very strange. I would like to get quite a bit for it, actually. It's probably going to be out of your price range, the DM says to you, as it's very rare.
I have 8 gold.
You don't have enough.
Can't afford it.
Yep.
It's
Had to
more
give
than
a whole
8.
bunch to what's her face?
I'm just pulling it up here, sorry. I know there's a list somewhere. I can't find it. Magic item cost.
If it's very rare, it's gonna be like $5,000
It's
or
like
something.
thousands
like
of dollars
Yeah.
of gold, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll say
What about
4,900. So again,
will
I'll
you
reserve
take
it. if
will
you
you
want.
take 10 gold worth of gems?
Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll take the gem.
Thank you, Fag.
No,
Fag knows.
No, Fug.
Oh.
Shut up, Fug.
How about we
That's
meet in
not
the
true.
middle? I'll give you 8 gold and the
2,000
gems.
something? 2,500? No. Anyways, that's there. You
Okay. Can you put it aside? Just don't lose it.
Oh, but
you
of
know?
course, we can
Don't-
do that for you.
Trying to sell it.
Thaddeus.
I was just gonna look for a stick.
Okay.
A
But-
stick.
But now that I'm thinking about, I don't know if I'll do that because I'll have my scimitar on me.
Mm.
I'm just trying to blend in, but
Do you want to search through stuff or no?
yeah, I'll do it. I'll
Okay,
search.
give it a little ramble. I mean, these guys are all taking like 20 minutes here, anyways.
16. No,
16.
I don't add anything to it, right?
That one you should add your investigation check. Yeah, it
This
just
one's
puts
investigation.
Yeah.
15.
Oh, look at you. Okay, roll a d20.
I'm really dumb, guys.
I
Roll
forgot.
a d20.
No adding.
No.
14.
14. Whoa. Okay, another rare item. Of course, I'm realizing now all of these are like way out of your price range, but
Yeah, all we came here
This
for
is
was
fun.
poison.
yeah, you came here.
We got Dragon's
You
Blood.
got Dragon's Blood maybe if you buy it.
Maybe.
Hold on, what did I just do? 14.
Yeah.
Okay, it's another vial.
Ooh.
That's what we came here for.
Maybe.
What vial?
Something.
I ask Fug. And
You ask Fug?
and Ferb. What's his name?
It's a pretty vial. It's a pretty vial.
How much for it, Fug? 5 gold?
Yeah, 5 gold.
Okay.
And the
I'll
Boreas
take
is like,
out-
no, that's not how much it costs. It costs way more than a Fug. Shut up.
More than Fug.
Okay, what did I just say? I want to see what it does. Here it is. Okay, it's geez, I don't need a whole history on it. It's just a glass vial with blood in it. That's not, you kind of have to do a more. If
Blood?
you ask Favorius will say, "This is a blood well vial." Anyone know what that is?
Well,
No.
Never
Do I know
heard of
would I know what that is?
No, probably
Okay.
not.
I wouldn't either.
I mean, you guys can roll for it. Sure, yeah, roll a history check.
L'histoire.
History.
8.
17.
Whoa, 17, 8. Okay. So you've heard of these. They help boost sorcerers' spells and abilities. You don't know exactly the specifics, but you know that they do. Depending on the rarity of these things, they can be quite crazy. And they come in like common, uncommon, rare, very rare. There's like all sorts of these types of blood vials. But that's kind of all you...
Just
garner from
sorcerer?
that.
Or just any spells in general?
Specifically sorcerers.
Well, if we had a sorcerer here with us, that'd be one thing. But you know,
Right?
But unfortunately...
You're just so mad about Vita's top secret mission.
So as you guys
Oh,
unlock
jealous.
these items, they are now like in the store for you. So,
Okay.
for future.
So
But
we
anyways,
got that one. We got whip.
yeah, I'll try to
Circle
keep
it.
track of it online as well if I can.
Okay, and then
But I'll have to do that in post 'cause
vial.
I don't want to take any more time on this.
Yep.
Okay, so that was it, right? Yeah. Okay.
all right.
So do you buy the dragon's blood? I guess the
I think
vial
I
would be
like-
very expensive.
So, so did you guys find anything good?
Nothing in our budget.
Find anything?
Yeah, look at this thing. I can't buy it though, but look at it. He like wiggles in my grasp.
Yeah, it's kind of quivering, strange
Noise.
noise.
Did you find anything good?
I found a vial of dragon's blood.
Let's get it.
Yeah, is it nothing else?
I don't know.
I look at you guys
is it
like
going to do anything?
We
for
could
us?
use it in alchemy. I'm sure there's plenty of uses for it.
that's
You can honestly
true.
probably just sell it for more, honestly, somewhere else too. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
But
Also, they know me.
They
One
know you.
time.
oh yeah, that's true.
We're
Sure.
for sure coming back to get that moon.
Let's get it.
hearted thing.
Scrap.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got 10 gold.
Oh, I've got 10 gold. Will you take gems?
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here, have some
Shiny.
of those amethysts. Yeah. There you go. You like that, do you, Fug? Yeah.
He grabs them. He's like so happy holding them.
I give 10 gold worth of amethysts.
Great.
Okay, and then
Love
I'll.
it. So
I'll
now
keep
you have
the
30
vial of-
30 gold worth of gems. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
dragon
Keep
blood.
track. Keep track. Keep track. Okay. Now
Yeah, let's go to the bar.
you guys have like 40 minutes to get there.
Are you holding
and
on
it's
to
at
the
least
dragon's
30
blood?
minutes
I'm gonna
away.
try to find a stick, like a 5-foot long
No, I'm
stick.
the alchemist.
Surprisingly,
I think
kind of
Proxy does
difficult
too.
actually.
Whether it's in Fug or
On the way.
on the way.
Roll an investigation check. See how you do.
12.
12. It's pretty short, but you find a stick.
How long is it?
It's like 4 feet.
4 feet?
So it's almost like a cane.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
pretty
much.
much
That'll do. That'll do.
6
I
inches.
see like
Oh,
the
dude.
little sticks that
like a twig. Yeah.
your son would find.
And do we have cloaks on? For some
look at
reason
your
in my mind, I
inventories,
thought we
guess.
put cloaks on, but maybe.
No, look at. I mean, like you guys have travelers
wearing
clothes,
shorts.
so all of you would have some sort of cloak.
Short,
Okay.
short.
unless you chose not to buy it
Gotta
specifically.
show off my muscles.
when
Sammy's
you
wearing
chose
Daisy
dragons.
Dukes.
Do we know what time Dask is supposed to show up? Are they showing up like in the hour?
They said
kind of
like tonight, and Hale let you know that it was like within the hour to be there to get ready. Okay. Yeah.
thing? Just before we go in, I'm gonna cast disguise self.
Okay. Cool. Very nice. Okay, so you guys walk up to this tavern. It's
Wait, before we walk up,
bustling. Yeah.
or as we walk up, I'm just gonna put my blindfold on, and my
use your cane.
I'm gonna be like a blind man.
Oh, use it as a little
Uh-huh.
blind stick. I like it.
Yeah,
Very cool.
And
A disguise. I like it a lot. Actually, that's cool.
yeah, that's my little disguise.
Use it for every possible.
Yeah.
Thing.
Milk it. Milk it.
Have
Love that.
we
Gotta milk it.
been to this place before?
It's really up to you. Most of you probably have, or some of you have. Yeah. You know, the resident bard who plays here most of the time is Zanvalor Wildstar, and you've seen them play a lot.
Is there
Actually.
another entrance to this bar?
There's also sorry.
Is
Another
there like
entrance.
a secret way I could get in?
There sure.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah. Let's say there's.
It's called half an
I want to try and
It
like
goes in
hide,
through the kitchen.
Like
I want
the
to try and like
dairy
hide
product.
Because it's owned by
out
a
of view, maybe
halfling.
up in the ceiling
Yes.
or something
Oh,
like
that's
that.
cool.
Who likes milk?
Okay, yeah, yeah. There's enough like gap between like the way the rafters are built up in this place to tuck up in there. Roll some stealth though to see how you get up there. With advantage,
warm or
Natural 20, so
chilled?
20.
Natural 20. This guy.
because his straps,
What
his
the-
bootstraps.
Bootstraps.
Stealth
Bootstraps.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
easy
still
enough.
a 21 before. So.
You're able to like peek in, see somebody scurrying around the corner with a plate full of empty dishes. Walks into the kitchen. You sneak past, clamber up the wall, tuck up into like a side while someone else passes by you, and then you continue forward and up into the little into like a little tiny nook up in the top corner of the rafters. Very cool. You just leave the party, I guess. Yeah. You see Hale already in there, sitting at a table. And you guys entering?
Before we go in,
She wanted to make sure not to like engage unless like you guys don't know each other until something goes down.
I think we should go in order, like just one by one kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I like that.
I'm gonna go like 10 minutes after.
Cool. Yeah.
in order of how much she trusts us.
Sorry.
I'm gonna.
Her most loyal to the most non-loyal.
Wait, how do you describe how do you disguise yourself?
That's what I was gonna describe.
I'm so sorry.
So I'm gonna pull out my little wrist thingy.
That's a good
I
question.
got like this little like wrist gauntlet thing, and I'm just gonna kind of like twist some dials and stuff like that, and like press on it, and all these like little like. So I've got like all these just, like kind of like gauntlets or like bracelets or armbands, like band type things, are kind of all over my outfit, and they all kind of like open up, and there's like these like little lights that shine out and like mirrors that reflect all over me, and it creates an illusionary appearance over me.
So tight.
It makes me a little bit taller. And I'm gonna appear as like a very kind of just like nondescript halfling, and just like not that nondescript, like a little bit like just kind of like a little bit of like a very puffy kind of like curly hair,
Mini fro.
like a mini fro, yeah.
Love it.
And then and then
So
just
quite
kind of like,
noticeable. No, just kidding.
but just like you know what I mean, just like a fella, just kind of in like work clothes kind of
so
thing.
curious as to how that's necessary.
It's definitely necessary.
I need it.
I'm nondescript, but my hair looks like this.
Love it.
It's the only description that will be provided. And I also want to kind of like take out, because I got just a whole bunch of like trash in the saddlebags, so I just kind of want to like drape some stuff over Patch. Just kind of like
you're just
like a
stashing
ghillie
in the
suit
corner. or what?
basically made out of the garbage kind of thing. And
All right,
just,
sure.
yeah, and just kind of we'll walk in, and then I'm gonna say, Patch, just go over there in the corner and just kind of like lie down, okay?
Pretend
If
you're a pile
anybody
of garbage.
If anybody attacks,
He's listening intently. Like,
if you see anything crazy, just kind of like let me know. You know, maybe just like paw at me or whatever. If you see anybody attack Hale, you're on him, okay? You're just gonna jump him.
little steam comes out and walks over and sits
Good boy.
down.
All right. And I'm gonna go sit at a table far away from. Also the bar. Why
I
not?
love it.
I'll kind of like climb up the stool.
Yeah, get onto the top of the stool.
Yeah.
The bar's still like eye level. Your just eyes are peeking over the bar.
I like the halfling owns it and it's full person size.
I mean, yeah, you've got to cater to all sorts. There are halfling-sized stools. You just happen to climb up.
No, I
onto
climb
a big one. Unfortunately, half of the bar goes dip down for his halfling.
I love
folk.
that.
Yeah. And you do see Ravon Burrows there. He's this sort of chunkier looking guy. He's wearing the chef's hat and a big apron, and he's working away back there. And I guess so. You guys are also in there. I'm assuming same.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was
same
kind of
sort of
at
idea.
the table by myself.
I'm
Love
gonna
it.
sit
Blindly.
in my favorite booth with a good view of like the stage.
Nice. Yes. Yeah. From there, you can see clearly, or as you're there, you see like someone comes out and announces, "Everybody!" It's just this little like halfling guy. He's like, "Everybody, please get ready for our resident bard, Zambalor Wildstar." And then some people clap. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, I'll clap.
Some of
Sammy's
you clap, some of you
clapping.
don't.
Sammy's
Okay,
clapping.
love that.
Sam,
You know,
cannot get
Zambalor
enough.
is like sometimes amazing, sometimes okay, but always is very puts on a good show all the time.
Sammy's easily impressed by
I love
words.
that. That's amazing. And yeah, out walks Zambalor. He's this half elf dressed to the nines in these like crazy, very performing looking outfit. And in his hand, he's holding a pan flute. And it looks a little familiar to some of you, maybe. And would you like to describe the rest of Zamvalor Wildstar, please?
Sure. So,
Wait a minute.
yeah, so just like our DM said, Zamvalor comes out. He's this half-elf man, very, very handsome. Like, he's got this long, luscious hair pulled back into this ponytail. He's dressed really extravagantly in multicolors. He's got this pan flute and this puppet, and he just very much like saunters up onto the stage. Like, this is like...
And a puppet?
And a puppet, yeah. And a puppet.
Wait,
Here,
what kind of puppet?
I've got a
picture.
photo.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
Wait, what?
For the class.
For
She
the
has a
class,
picture.
here's a photo of Zamvalor.
This is why Sammy has a favorite booth.
This is the best.
Yeah. Always a good time when Zamvalor goes on. Whether it's very good or bad, I mean, that can be, there's good days and bad days, but
Wait.
always entertaining. regardless.
Clarification.
Yes.
Zan VR is different from Xavius?
Zamvalor.
Zamvalor is not Xavius.
Xavius.
Or what did I
They're
say?
different. Okay.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavius.
Yeah.
Xavius is different from...
Zamvalor
Definitely.
Wildstar.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just like saunters
Yeah.
up. Like, this is like, you know, like when you see him, you're like, this is a man in his element. So he's just like going up onto the stage, just like dripping with confidence.
Actually, everybody in the party roll perception checks to see if you can pinpoint the pan flute.
Dana, how many
commonality.
characters did you make with your character?
You'll never know.
You never know.
Sick.
12.
24.
Oh,
17.
10.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay,
roll when
I
it
will say
matters.
Static and
That's right.
Proxy are able to very much pick out the pan flute and like maybe draw a conclusion. But or maybe that's just a common make and model. You don't know. It's got eyes all over it. Yeah.
Do you start playing the pan flute? Or is
Yeah,
it,
so I would assume you start
Okay.
your act. So you can roll a performance check if you want
'Cause
to
when-
see
Yeah.
how well you do.
when
Yeah.
she starts playing it, I'll kind of move my headband because I probably can't see that far.
You
And I'll just go
oh,
like,
you can't even roll. Wait a
no,
minute.
but when I hear it, I'll move my headband and go like,
Well, I haven't played
That
Jazz.
is the most like. Let me be conspicuous as a blind person.
Yeah, like,
Definitely roll sleight of hand, maybe, or
Okay.
you know what? I'm gonna make you roll performance because you're trying to perform as a blind person. You're trying to blend in.
Oh, this is
Not
gonna
be
go
unseen.
well.
yeah,
You're so good at that.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, interesting.
just like
indeed.
lifts it up.
Yeah. Actually, at the same time, why don't you guys also roll performance checks? I just want to see how well.
Performance?
Yeah, I want to see how well you're blending into your act. You're
Do I
trying
get
to be
advantage or
nonchalant.
anything?
You're
Because
trying
I'm
to
like
be.
disguised.
You are disguised.
You
I'll
might
say
be-
advantage for sure.
All right.
Wait, what did you say? What is it?
That's why I just
What
hid.
did you say?
Performance check. I want to see
Can
how
I
well
do-
you're acting as if you're not.
Can I just use
Oh.
stealth? Because I'm not using a disguise
You know
at
what?
all.
You guys aren't even
I'm just being
second
normal.
best.
You are
He's
disguised.
disguised.
You're just being a normal patron. Actually, I'm not going to make you roll.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah,
You want me to
You
roll?
have to roll
yeah.
Okay.
because
Uh,
you're performing.
I take it
I mean,
back.
I'm performing, but I'm
I take it
performing
back,
as the
actually.
guy sitting at the bar.
I
But,
take it back because he's specifically trying to blend in as a blind person. That's a hard thing to do.
oh, advantage.
But
Oh, it was a 15 anyway.
great. Okay,
It's pretty
You
good
do
for
okay.
scrap. All right.
Okay, yeah. So, what did you roll for your performance check?
Oh, I haven't rolled
Zanvalor?
yet. Okay, so yeah.
How does it go? Yeah, I want to hear
so
what your
happy
performance
right
is.
now. I can't believe this is happening.
If there's an at 20 this game, I want to do this one.
Love it.
Okay. 19.
That's really good.
Can you describe it?
I just like yeah. So I'll like go up and like Zamvalor's voice is just like your quintessential like man voice, and he's just like, and so I start playing my flute and kind of like talking as I'm playing through the flute and being like, let me take you all on a journey, and like
How sexy is it?
yeah, and there's just like all this like
Eyes.
mist that comes from the pan flute and
Oh.
stuff.
Oh
It's like,
my gosh.
close your eyes and dream with me.
Static puts the eye.
Yeah, it's like, no, open your eyes. I don't want you to miss a moment. And I like look at Sammy and like wink at it, like very like sultry.
Oh, wow.
Sammy's
Anyway.
like fanning herself, like whoa, yeah.
So it's kind of like just very bard-like, where I'm telling a story, but like singing some parts of it and like acting out some parts of it, and like using the puppet and stuff, and like have all these visual effects from the flute and like
just giving it.
yeah,
up to
just
you,
yeah.
This is the best.
This
And
is the best
honestly-
thing I've ever seen.
Honestly, everybody is in on it. Like they're loving it. 19's a high roll, so they're just
The
all
meeting's
years.
not even going to happen until the end of his set. Everyone's just like, space pants.
I was just gonna say space pants.
At that moment.
Some random guy next to me, I'm like, I've got nothing but respect for that Xantar.
Yeah, he's like, shut up. He keeps sipping his drink. He's like,
It's actually one of
gross.
the baskets.
Yeah. It's amazing. Okay, it's not much longer, unfortunately. In the middle of your set,
No.
Rude.
sadly, this tall figure walks in,
Boo.
like 7 foot tall,
Whoa.
I need to show
and
off.
is wearing this peculiar head wrap thing, wearing these big goggles. Everybody sees and is like, whoa, like this guy's kind of got a presence around him. And he walks in and he sits next to Hale, or across from Hale at the table, and they begin chatting. Are any of you guys close enough to hear? I don't think so.
I'm at the
You're
bar, so I don't know how
You're
far
up in the
they're.
rafters.
I'm in a
You
booth.
tell me.
Yeah, I'm at a
You're
table
in a booth
somewhere.
in a table.
I have perfect hearing though, so
You have perfect hearing. Wow, 20/20 hearing.
20/20 hearing.
Don't think that's how it works, but all right.
I feel like it might make sense
so the only one-
for that.
Either maybe one of you guys.
One
yeah.
of us would probably be there.
Let's say roll perception checks, both of you, and we'll see how well you hear. I guess we'll do that.
I got 16.
A dirty
16?
20.
That's pretty good. Dirty 20. Okay, maybe it's just the way that because your eyes are shut more, your other senses are more awakened to this. So you hear,
That's how it works.
you pick pieces out of the conversation. I'm not going to say you hear everything, but you can hear a back and forth between them. It's getting a little bit heated at times, and then it calms down for a bit. You hear words spoken that Hale had said, like, we want Terminus, right? We want the district. And you see him, like, taken aback, like, no way, that's impossible, I can't do that. And he has a very, like, strange voice, sort of hissy and, like a lot of hard consonants and stuff, really strange. And yeah, that just kind of happens back and forth a little bit, until it sort of keeps building. You see him getting more agitated. She is so calm, still in her, like, same demeanor, demanding the same things.
As it, like, you want to go ahead first?
I'd like to spend a sorcery point for subtle spell and cast message to Hale and be like, you know, basically be like, you know, like, is this going to be a fight? Essentially like that. And so while I'm performing, I just turn to my flute like while I'm like casting
I
this.
absolutely love that.
Very cool.
She can respond, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So in her mind, actually, she has to technically whisper the message back, which she does. She just says, "What did you say to her?" Or you're just listening? You're there.
No, I'm just like what I want to do is just ask, like, if there's, like, you know, like, I want to know if there's going to be a fight.
It's like a yes or no question.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Yeah.
it's pretty, that's
Yeah.
pretty easy to hide that.
She
Like,
says,
should we like basically like should
Yeah.
we prepare to fight?
All she says is prepare.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I've already got an arrow out. Like, I'm
nice.
up there ready.
Yeah, you're like literally in the.
Oh yeah,
in the
forgot
raft.
that- just ready.
I forgot about that. I was like, you're just like in the middle of a performance.
I
I'm in front of the table.
like get up and walk towards Hale as like a blind man.
Instantly, he stands up because he suspected you from the second he walked in that you were part of it, and I want you all to roll initiative.
Oh.
As Hale sort of grabs the table, and as he stands up, and she looks behind you.
Oh man, bad.
As he stands up, he pulls on his head wrap, and out from his head wrap, snakes appear out of his head. All sorts of snakes pop out, and he flips up his goggles, and immediately you guys see around you within the tavern some people starting to
Oh my gosh.
start to petrify up throughout the tavern.
Get a mirror. Everybody get a mirror.
I need Hale to roll a con save, and your eyes are closed. So never mind. You're
Yeah,
good.
this is the best fight again.
You're good.
How does this keep happening?
You're actually
blindfold
good.
is
You
saving my
technically
life.
already are blindfolded, so you don't have to roll.
What are the odds,
Interesting.
guys? Two
Yeah,
fights in
that's
a row.
funny, though. That is very funny. Okay, and then a couple other people in the patron have to roll. So anyways, let's get your rolls first. Let me see how Hale does, because if she beats him in
I
initiative,
feel
then
like
maybe
I've
she can
been
beat him.
pretty consistently bad at initiative
Oh,
lately.
no.
Oh, I need to roll initiative. I know.
Wait, but you got a crazy modifier,
Yeah,
don't
it's
you?
not 8.
Oh, I got 7.
All right, hold Ooh, let me get this paper up here. Oh man, we're in a fight. Oh my gosh, we're in a fight.
When your modifiers that good?
Okay, I gotta get a couple things here.
How
So
difficult is this guy gonna be?
I don't know. I'm pretty scared.
Should I just go like balls in, just like
Yes, absolutely kill him.
he rolled
100%.
a very high roll. Yes.
It's
That makes me think that you're back.
not a fun
fight.
fight.
I don't want to go in there and just be like, no, it's like disintegrate.
Better way to describe
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be tough.
It's a hard fight.
Make that make sense,
It's
please.
easier for
No,
you.
I'm actually following.
Right.
it. That makes sense. Right?
Balls in is
Like
in like
elemental
no, they're
difficult?
hiding.
Oh,
their
like they're
Tupperware.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
a hard fight.
Like a
'cause
temperature change.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you don't look at it.
Right.
Where's my
it's
eraser?
I think it's
Oh, I
also
need
the fear thing.
Absolutely.
So,
Oh, okay.
Scrap's experiencing it right now.
There's also a
Oopsies,
spider.
yeah, I
hanging
bumped it.
beside
Sometimes
you.
even with advantage.
It just
'cause of my thing.
came down.
Oh
from
wow,
the ceiling.
I love
Little
that.
fella.
Did a little dip. Wanted to join in.
Um, what did I
See you
call
later.
him?
Bye, buddy.
I don't want to make it rain. It's raining.
Man, I'm
Save
so
it.
bad at
There's a
initiative,
40%
but you know what?
chance it's already raining.
It's okay.
So yeah, you see Hale like stand up and like give the go ahead like with her hand.
She just
Yeah, she's like, good, everybody good. No,
Everybody
Um,
good?
Stone.
let's check your initiative rolls.
Already
Oof, she didn't roll very high. So let's put it on here. What did you get? Who rolled anyone higher than 20?
I got a nat 20.
I got a nat 20.
So
as
what is
well.
that?
Look at
Whoa.
us go.
So what did you get? What's your initiative?
I got
So
22.
22. What did you get then?
23.
23. Wow.
Wow,
Jeez.
these guys.
23.
That
got a
wink
19
man.
after
It's
that?
basically like
Yeah.
bardic
Dude,
inspiration.
you
Yeah, I
should
feel like
19.
I have inspiration right now.
Ryan, what
I
are
rolled,
we doing
I
down
put
here?
Zambalor without even thinking.
Single
So hey, I
digits.
guess we're good. That is who we are.
I am Zambalor at this point.
And then Sammy 22.
Yeah.
Love that.
So proud of you too.
Okay, who got under 20 or 20 or lower?
19.
19 for that oak.
You and me, baby.
Okay.
man.
What about
Sammy's
you guys?
got a crush.
I got an 8, which is
Oh.
as low
It's
as
okay,
I
I'm
can
not going to
go.
Eight
spoil
for
this for you, don't worry.
And 7 for
I'm gonna be like, even if someone
Scrappy.
tries to tell me, I'll be in denial.
And then
like,
Patch will go on your turn, right? Yeah.
Well, is this a surprise round or no?
I wouldn't say so. You guys were definitely ready
Okay,
for this.
then
you
yeah,
guys were
no.
watching. You were there. So we're gonna just go in order. So, let me just see. So yeah, you see people immediately turning to stone, and instantly the other patrons of the bar are like freaking out and start running. It's so chaotic in there. Like full up stone. Like these people are statues. Like some of them just straight up turn into statues. So let me see. Okay, so Zambalor, you are on stage. You got the go-ahead from Hale. You see what's going on. People are running away, running around screaming. What do you want to do?
I think I want to, actually, hold on.
Oh, you need to roll on your magic surge table for your subtle spell.
Oh,
that you
you're
cast.
right. You're right.
Wait, message is not a leveled spell. is
Oh,
it?
no, you're right.
It's
It's a
not.
cantrip.
Never
Yeah,
you're
never
good.
mind.
Take it
okay.
all back.
Take it all back. Okay, I think I want to cast minor illusion of like Zambalor like starting to like turn to stone, but then like shift, and so that like people like don't see me like switch from Zambalor to Vita.
Oh, right. Sorry.
So I can
Okay,
like kind
I
of
see what
like
you're saying.
hide behind it, and then like
Oh,
you know
that's
kind of like
interesting.
get down behind the stage and shift, and then like pop out, and everyone's like,
As
oh.
Vita?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Cool. Okay, yeah. Okay, very cool.
Oh, smart.
Good way to keep the keep the
Cover intact.
Cover. Honestly, like not very many people are looking at you anyways, so it's
Perfect.
very easy to do. I won't even make you roll for that.
Perfect.
Simple. Plus you used a spell anyways. Yeah. Minor illusion is also cantrips. You're good. Okay.
Big on the
Sammy's
cantrips.
okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage,
Love that.
Get it.
and
That's the
then
best thing you could do.
I
Get it.
want to move up to Guy.
Yeah. You very easy enough. You're
Move
only
to
probably
guy.
like 10 feet away, 15 feet maybe. So you're able to close the gap very quickly.
And then, yeah, I just want to
You take a
swing at
swing.
him with my great axe.
Take a swing. Did you bring the
Swing.
the Stratoglider with you?
I
can't
did
remember.
not.
You did not. Okay, good. Just want to make sure where it was at.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a swing. Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Dude.
Okay, I got
This is gonna be a fight, guys. Just want you to know.
23 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. 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 This one.
I'm excited and scared.
Oh, sorry. So, are you in
Oh.
front of him or behind him? We didn't really establish that where you were
I
at.
think I'd be behind him. 'cause
Behind
you said
him?
I was farther
That's
away. I
fine.
couldn't
I'll let
hear.
you make that decision. Okay, so you don't have to roll right now because you cannot see his eyes.
Do I notice people like
You
on the
definitely
other
see
side turning to
people-
stone though?
You do.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Actually, I forget. Okay, will you help me with this?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, so is it this?
Yeah.
Is this?
Yep.
Okay,
So
plus
There's
plus
a lot
4?
with your
Yep.
character.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
7 plus 4 plus,
plus
2
your rage. Yep.
plus
And then this as
A
well.
D6.
So
a
then a
D6.
D6 plus
Like a
2.
D6.
So
6 plus
So
2
much damage.
What's
is
the plus
8
2?
yeah,
for my
that's her half of her
level.
level.
What is she doing?
I think that's everything.
just my attack. Okay.
So
She's just doing
7
an
plus
attack.
4
It just happens to be like so much
plus.
because she gets that
Yeah.
D6 every
Okay,
time.
That's right.
it's 21.
21
Dam-
damage.
damage?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, she's crazy.
Okay.
Barbarians are insane. Especially that kind of
Especially
barbarian.
Zelda, yeah.
So crazy.
21.
They get like
Okay, so-
one real good hit. It's awesome.
But each turn, though.
Each
yeah.
turn, yeah.
So that's
Huge.
21.
Thanks.
So that would be.
You're so welcome. Hey, I'll do it again next turn if you want.
Okay.
For you to do that much
Um,
damage? I'll do it forever.
So then we have
Anytime you want.
Xavius is up.
Oh, this
He
is
beat me?
him.
And he looks behind him to and sees you there. I don't know how this works. Hold on. I think he has to use it as an action. No, wait a minute. When a creature that can see the Medusa's eyes start to turn within 30 feet of the Medusa. So I'll tell you, it's up to you. That one you didn't have to roll with disadvantage, obviously, because he wasn't looking at you. But in any future, if you ever want to attack the creature on your turn, you have to roll disadvantage because you're going to have to close your eyes. Otherwise, you're going to turn to stone. Unless you are directly behind him, I guess. You're right. But if he turns towards you, then I'm going to have to make you roll if your eyes are not closed. So I don't know how it's going to work. This is
That's
really
fair.
messy.
I feel like for like the first attack, it makes sense that he might not have seen
He didn't see you,
But
yeah.
like going forward, he'll look at me.
He looks over his shoulder. He doesn't
Yeah.
look directly into your eyes, but he looks like he acknowledges that someone just slashed his back open with an axe, right? Is what all of that was just to say that he knew you were there.
Cool.
If they start their turn within 30 feet of the Medusa and can see the Medusa's eyes, then that happens. Okay, so nothing really happens. Okay, so this Xavius guy pulls out this wicked-looking short sword that's like jagged and super clawed and all spiky and really nasty looking, and
Yikes.
tries to take a jab straight at Hale, who's like across the table from him.
So, do I get to use my thing?
You would.
Yes, you do. Newly acquired Sentinel feat.
Yeah.
Oh my
new
goodness.
skills I learned.
Nobody can
Yeah.
stop.
Okay.
Freaking
So you get to
Sammy.
make an attack, right?
First?
I think
Or
so.
out?
You make an opportunity attack now.
Okay.
Yeah, right away. Use your reaction, I think, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very tight. So make an
Okay.
attack. Yep. Roll it out. In the meantime, he's going to go because
Yeah,
I don't think
no,
you're going to
it
do
takes
as much
me-
damage to take his whole life off. Ooh, he hits for sure. Oh, jeez. This guy is scary.
So that hits
So,
maybe.
yeah, this one doesn't include
No, this is just a hit.
Oh, okay.
So this will hit Hale for sure.
But I don't get to use my zealot this time.
Just
No,
on
it
your
doesn't
turn.
count as a turn.
That's right.
It's still going to be a lot of damage.
Oof.
It's essentially just D12 plus 6.
So yeah, you see straight into her shoulder, and
Ouch.
she's sort of like as she takes a big blow right into the shoulder.
So
Um,
yeah. And
so let's go
plus
ahead.
6. Not
Okay.
Just
And then
sorry.
at the same time,
The damage you rolled plus your rage plus this.
one of these snakes that is in the Medusa's hair lashes back towards Sammy and takes a swing, takes a bite at Sammy behind him.
Did he, wait, did he hit Hale? Sorry, I was
Yeah.
He hit Hale, stabbed
Oh,
her right in the
Got
shoulder.
it in the shoulder.
What?
Natural 2, sadly. And another one as well. Another snake goes forward.
snack.
Natural 3. Very interesting. Okay, well those
And it
those
was-
kind of
it
failed.
was
They're
21
just
to
like
hit.
snapping at you like
Oh, sorry.
these mouths. And you said 21 to hit. That hits. Roll
And
damage.
then 9 damage.
9 damage. Lovely. Wow.
Incredible.
Wow,
Okay,
I
so
feel like
30
30
damage.
damage right
yeah,
off the bat.
just
Yeah.
there. We barely even started.
We haven't even gone yet.
I'm still asleep.
Okay,
I haven't even
so
realized
next
what's
up
happening.
is Thadok.
Yeah,
So you do not have to roll con save because you're blind. You've blinded yourself, you blindy boy.
that's me. As a bonus action, I am going to activate Fighting Spirit.
Ooh.
Oh yes!
Um,
Spirit.
Activated.
And gain 5 temporary hit points.
Yeah, you
Just
do.
like an anime girl transformation.
And I'm going to
Like
attack
Sailor Moon.
with advantage.
Yes, please.
So that
Like the
is
glove
a
thing.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Right? It's like always like this.
It's the best part.
7 whopping damage.
Whopping damage.
With
dang.
my double-edged scimitar.
Wow.
Medusas
Wow.
are
Big
vulnerable
whop.
to whopping damage.
Yep.
He whopped him.
Yeah, just right on Xavius.
That's huge.
Right on, Xavier.
7 damage, I know.
Bonus action?
I did my bonus action already. I can't
Fighting
attack
spirit.
again.
Oh, fighting spirit. That was coming.
It just ensures that I get a correct hit.
amazing.
And he gives you temporary hit points.
Yeah,
That's
temporary
huge.
hit points, that's huge. Huge.
From up in the rafters, a little perched warforged can take an action. I would let you roll with sneak attack, except you're already going to get it anyways because you're hidden. But he didn't know you were up there. Obviously, you rolled way too high.
Yeah, I'm just... Question.
Answer.
Do I see...
Daily double.
He's got the, like... The crazy-looking sword.
Yeah.
Does he have any other, like... cool stuff on him?
Modifications? Not that
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see. He's wearing a long trench coat looking thing with a belt that's tied around the waist. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Everything's pretty much hidden up. You can't really tell.
just gonna short bow at him. Do I get advantage
Short bow.
because I'm hidden?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna go for the blue one. Ooh, that's a
Good thing.
that's 24.
Hits.
Cool. So
Hits.
3.
Let's see how Ravon Burrows did, because he probably looked right in his eyes.
Oh yeah.
Does it if I take 2 damage?
Not looking good.
14 damage.
14 damage?
Yeah.
Oof, that's a lot. Holy. You guys are making short work of this.
And then I kind of want to scurry a little bit farther along the rafter and try
Sorry.
and hide again.
How much damage did you say?
14.
14. Okay, yeah. Try to hide again? Okay, roll stealth.
I trust you. Oh, I
Whoa.
get advantage.
That was-
20. Don't need to.
Oh, nice. Wow. You get
Proxy
advantage?
baby.
Not with the straps.
I've got the straps on stuff.
No, that's only on for,
I feel like
not
this
for
is
hiding, for...
Proxy's first
Does it say
hit.
for hiding?
It's dexterity stealth checks.
What?
They rely on
And
moving
then
silently.
Yeah, seriously, this is
so
gonna
it's
be
not
Yeah,
really
this is a
hiding.
huge
It's
moment for
specifically
him.
for like moving past someone
That's fair.
quietly. Yeah.
Proxy, this is a huge moment
But
for you.
you were fine. You rolled a natural 20.
You're not stuck in the mud
You
or something.
don't want to talk about it, guys.
Is this your first hit?
No, it's not my
Oh.
first hit.
Do it.
We've had
Sneak 'em.
3 fights so far.
Sneak 'em.
I
Oh, it's
did
true.
it.
I
I did
forgot about the
14
first
damage.
Oh, wow.
Scrap, you're up.
I'm up.
At the bar. This little halfling fro boy is sitting at the bar.
It's like, whoa, look at that. I'm gonna...
You need to roll. I'll say you have to roll, because you're probably looking at them when he flipped the goggles up, I would assume.
Okay.
Um,
Sure.
Roll a con save.
Okay.
This could be bad.
You got this, bud.
I am
Just don't roll low.
Yeah, I'll work on that. Oh, it was so close to a natural 20, but it's an 11.
An 11?
Yep.
Very interesting. Okay.
Bet it is.
You feel your body begin to seize slightly. And you feel restrained. You're stuck. where
I
you're
can't
at.
move?
Your legs feel like they're full of lead.
How far is this guy from me?
Probably like 20 feet. Yeah.
Do you like die completely?
Because
That's
you were
so-
at the bar and he's like at a table.
That so
further up to the
specifically
stage.
ruins my plan.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
New plan. I'm gonna say, Patch, don't look at him, but go get him. And I'm gonna...
Patch perks right up. Little gas
gonna-
puff.
So that's my bonus action. I'm gonna command him to attack.
Okay, he runs right up.
And I'm going to... I guess I'll just shoot him from here then, I guess. I have advantage because my friends are up there in his grill, and I have pack tactics.
Yeah, you do.
Pack tactics.
Is restrained gonna disadvantage though?
Restrained. Let's see.
Does it? I don't
Well,
think-
it's not. You're not fighting. Oh, you're attacking.
I'm
him.
going to attack as well.
Oh, okay. Restrained. You attack rolls against creature advantage. Creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws. Restrained creature can't move. That's it. No,
Okay,
you
cool.
roll fine.
Excellent. 24 to hit.
And the creature's attacks rolls have disadvantage. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
So you'll roll straight.
So I'll roll... Okay, I guess I'll re-roll.
Roll straight up.
everything then. Okay, it's so cocked. Oh, man.
Cocked.
12.
12 misses.
It was going to be a
sadly.
23.
Sorry.
Um,
It's your turn to be stuck doing nothing.
yeah, it's my turn. Well, except
Everybody
I'm
gets
actually
one.
turned to stone.
I love picking enemies that make you do nothing on your turn. This is what I love doing. Why
It's
do I
okay.
do this? I don't know. I just do it.
Patch is going to run up there and attack at disadvantage because he's going in blind.
What's it do? Bite? Attack?
No, he's going to do a force-empowered rend
Oh, jeez. Okay.
with his tail. So his tail opens up at the end, and
I
then
love
the
that
little
animated
light
shot.
goes
And blast them?
and just blasts him.
Roll for
Does
it.
the old Iron Man.
Yeah,
Does
it
the
Iron
Iron
Man's him
Man.
exactly.
The old iron.
What is the attack? Here it
The
is.
Tioni Stierk.
The what? Sorry, can you say that again,
sorry,
please?
Yeah, Tioni Stierk.
All right, that's gonna be okay. 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Yeah. All
He's
right.
a wily little guy. He just moves around this blast that comes up.
Chipping up to his AC. Slowly
That's
we'll
right.
You'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. All right, yeah,
Is that
that's
your turn.
that's my turn, I guess. Yeah.
Vita, your turn. No longer Zamvalor.
Okay.
Newly switched.
I'm so screwed.
How far away am I from Hale, would you say? From like the stage
From the
to...
stage, you're probably like, probably also about 20 feet.
Okay, and am I allowed to know what her AC is?
No,
Okay, that's okay. I'm
unfortunately.
gonna like run forward and just try to like dive like a bit like under the table she's in, so that this thing doesn't like me.
Blast you.
And I
want
want to touch her and cast mage armor on her.
Oh.
And
very
so
cool.
her AC is now 13 plus her dex modifier.
Okay. Very nice.
And then
What was that?
that was just the sound of that was just, you know, the sound
Sound
I
of
make
pain.
when I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
I love that.
Okay, and then I'm gonna spend some sorcery points to also cast Toll the Dead on this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Wisdom save, right?
Yeah, wisdom save.
He rolls.
And so he just hears, it says like a bell, but I'm gonna say he just hears like the screaming sounds from the morning.
screams. Oh, jeez. He fails it. Yeah.
Okay,
You can see he like, especially the snakes. They start like twitching weird, and he
freaking
ducks
out.
his head down slightly. Yeah.
Okay, so he takes it. He's already taken damage, right?
He has taken damage.
Yeah,
this
so it's
fight,
a D12.
Yeah, D12. Yeah.
A 3, not that great.
Hey, every little bit counts.
Yeah.
Little
More than Shane did.
It's definitely more than I did. Or Patch, both of us.
Ryan
working
is
together.
gonna milk this so hard. Now. It's like my turn to make fun of you.
You
Yeah.
all got your jokes.
Okay, that
What's
is
the last one?
that was it, right? If your turn, yeah. Okay, Sammy, you're up. What you got? You're right up against his
Yeah,
back.
I'm just gonna go to attack him again. But
He's
this time
still
with
not
disadvantage.
facing you, so
Oh, he's
you're
not?
good. No, yeah.
Okay.
You could reckless as well if you want. We'll give you advantage.
I wouldn't even take advantage of that.
Good one, John.
You get advantage on your attacks, but he also gets advantage back at you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You want to do
Sure. Yeah.
Do it.
I'm gonna reckless attack.
You got hit points.
Hit points for days.
Use them.
Good thing. And I rolled 4 twice.
Ooh,
no.
Nice. Oh, that's so sad. That's a
Saved
miss.
money.
Yeah.
plus.
I suspect.
So that was your first attack. Oh yeah, that's right. That's your
That's-
that's your
And
attack.
we're only
It-
level
I
4.
forgot. Okay, sorry.
So-
Bonus action. Anything?
Nope.
Can you do anything on your bonus
I don't
action?
think I have a bonus. Like my bonus action is raging, but I'm already raging.
Okay. Do
Sorry.
you just want to stay up right by him too?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because
Stay
then,
with his
if
grill.
he attacks someone else, then
That's
I
true.
can.
That's true too. Yeah, you can use your action. That's right. Okay, so top of the round. Or sorry, nope. Xavius, I mean,
This one
his
was
turn.
Top of the
Top
enemy.
of the enemy's round. Okay, he's looking a little bit like nervous as he sees all these people come out of nowhere. He's like, I knew there was one guy. I didn't suspect the bard for sure. Although he doesn't even know the bard was. It's just some other random person ducked from under the stage.
Some random jumps up and stage.
As far as he knows, the bard is frozen in stone. Although that probably ends already.
The bar
Your illusion probably just
Wait.
dissipated. Yeah, that's
Illusion.
tight actually.
Do you
That's
have
so
a
cool.
picture of what Vita
Um,
looks like printed out?
Yeah.
She's got them all.
Can you remind me?
She's got them all.
Got 'em.
Okay, so
Why are there so many papers there?
Oh, they're not all
idea.
pictures. I've just got like
Right?
All right, yeah, right. I don't believe you for a
this
second.
is what Vita looks like.
Okay, okay.
She's got her eight
Very
identities
cool.
in there. Can't wait to go. She's like an old cranky old man.
did you get right up to him
Old
too?
cranky,
Yeah,
like
I'm right up to
nun.
him.
Okay. So he's going to.
Hey!
The child.
It's gotta sing, you know. Choir voice.
Sound of music.
Okay, so again with the short sword. Just next to your dice. Well, that's nice.
Now I have the how do you solve a problem?
He's gonna make an attack on Thaddeus, actually. Go for a big slash across the chest, maybe. Ooh, very
Okay,
high.
I'm gonna roll
Very
it.
high.
Very high.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no.
get
24
advantage as well.
to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Because you wrecked.
Do I?
Because you're reckless.
And
Okay.
let's see the damage for that one.
Not a lot, please. That's my one request.
That's
If you
one
want.
request.
Better.
It's not asking much, really.
Okay, it's
5 damage,
oh
please.
jeez, that was really scary. It's actually 4 damage. For you.
Oh,
But you asked, he asked for 5, though, John.
All right, fine, take it. No, just kidding. 4 damage. That's all. And then,
With his sword?
yeah,
Sword.
That was
and then
a
he's
sword.
he's gonna make another swipe at you as well.
Swipe or no
Give me
swiping.
your-
Swipe or no
Worst.
swipe? 21,
Oh my goodness. Yes,
This
that
guy.
hits.
and that's more damage. 8 damage to you.
Okay. So.
And then,
It's fun while
I
it
got
lasted, though.
25 to hit,
oh, that's right. You get to hit every.
and then
round.
10 damage.
Jeez, Lewis.
Ooh.
John's gonna regret feats.
Holy. Yeah, what the? Okay, and then a snake again lashes out behind and hits Sammy.
Snaky
Maybe.
snake.
Maybe 15.
You have advantage.
You've seen that?
Oh,
reckless.
You haven't seen that?
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
way
gotta
high.
be the
21.
worst.
You hit.
Oof. Okay, so the snake latches on to your neck and just sort of stays there for a bit while its venom gets coursed into your
I'm
veins.
just like picturing kind of like a garter snake. Though. Like,
It's a little scarier. Okay,
Just
it's
like
real
this
sca- you're
tiny
like
that's kind of
little
what I'm
snake.
picturing.
you're
but,
like so scared of it. Okay.
So scared.
So it's going to do a D4 first of piercing damage. I just need to get all my dice out because apparently you need those in this game.
I heard you don't.
I make this
I
joke
just make
every
up
time.
numbers.
You take
On my
4
tour.
damage. You take 4 piercing damage, halved, Sammy. So 2, first of all. And then you take 4d6 poison damage.
Whoa!
4d6. So let me roll it. Not
And
46.
what
Sorry, let me roll them.
46.
14 poison damage as the venom is just
Okay.
sucking down into your
The barbarian's
veins.
gonna get hurt.
So 16 damage total.
It was
Or
14
No.
poison.
damage total.
Was it 14
10.
poison or 12 poison?
14 poison.
So it'll be
Okay.
16 total.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that's right.
Exactly like you said. Just.
Yes,
You got it,
exactly
you
like
won.
what you said. Okay,
Goodness knows.
and you can tell he's getting like frustrated. He's worried a little bit. There's a bit of fear in his eye, but he's not backing down yet. Thaddeus, you're up.
Good luck, man.
Can I look
He's
for
got slashed
Dask?
twice or once.
Can I look for other Dask
Ooh.
numbers?
I will say in the heat of battle, I like the rule
Within
where
10 feet of you?
oh yeah, also
With
you're
your eyes
blind right
closed?
now. That's right.
Yeah. That's
If
what
you
I'll-
remove your blindfold, I'll let you do it.
Nah.
All right.
Get that out of the battle.
All right, so no, you can't see any desk within 10 feet.
But I
of you,
can- can I
or
feel any?
further. So you can sense bodies around you, yeah.
But none.
But you don't
none
get an
threatening.
idea of what the bodies look like, or what race they are, or
What
if
their
they have
gang
hair or
alignment
not,
is.
or if they're scratching their eye.
Can I see if they're threatening? Like,
No, you don't. You don't see anything. Your eyes are closed, but you can
cool.
feel them there, and
Okay.
you definitely know where the big tall guy is, and you're hitting him.
Okay.
Where you were.
I hit.
Big
I
tall
attack.
boy.
Okay.
With
Straight roll
hold on.
because you don't have disadvantage because your eyes are not closed. Wait, because you have blind sense. That's why.
I am going to.
Rage.
Yes. Yeah. I'll do fighting spirit again.
Ooh, bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, then you take a swing.
Yeah. I just take a swing for. Not a lot. That's a 13.
13 misses.
Well, that was
You
a wasted.
Take a slice right
I
into
got-
his coat, but
I
you
got
missed,
more health
you missed the flesh.
Does anything fall out of the coat?
Nothing falls out of the coat. No.
Ooh.
A
Thousand
locket
snakes.
with a picture of his daughter.
Of a little baby snake.
Yeah, of a snake.
Watches fall out.
He's a
Sells
peddler.
drugs.
Okay, that's that turn. Proxy from the rafters.
Oh,
what
so
would you like
good.
to do?
Too good.
Do I see any game
classic.
numbers down there? I feel like I got a good vantage point to see.
So
the...
what I was trying to say is, it will be your action to do a perception check. To use ability scores in the heat of battle, I like the rule that it's an action.
That's fair.
So if you wanted to use that
Nope,
as your action, go
not
for
a
it.
chance. I'm gonna roll for hidden again.
I'm so evil.
I'm gonna short pull him again.
Boom.
That's good. 20.
That hit.
Cool.
Roll some damage dice.
Oof. 9.
9. All right.
And then I'm gonna try and hide again.
Okay, roll it.
16.
Because when
Okay. Let me just see what.
Clamber away.
Just like,
All right.
Little
Successfully, you
spider
feel like you
up in the
successfully did well.
He's
Scrap.
occupied.
Did I?
Scrap,
Does anything
roll
happen
a
with-
con save, right? Hold on. When a creature is
I think I do. Otherwise, I think I turned to stone.
Restrained creature must repeat the saving
Oh,
throw
so sad.
at the end of your next turn. Okay, so take your turn.
At the end of my turn?
Yep.
That is not what I want. Okay, I guess I'll try to shoot him again.
This is
And
very scary.
I'll do exactly the same thing
You
that...
can also
I haven't really
close
planned.
Your eyes.
My eyes are closed. I'm like looking away, but I'm pretty sure it's too late. It's already set in, right?
Well, at this point, yeah, that's right.
Like I closed my
you're
eyes.
already
but-
set in.
Yeah,
You're already set
exactly.
in. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. At this
So I
point. You don't
avert
have to
my
roll
eyes.
advantage.
I guess
Close my
I roll
eyes.
regular because I'm... Wait, what happened last time? Why did I roll...
Because you were looking.
I
Why
don't
did I
know what
roll
you were doing.
I rolled at disadvantage last time. Like I rolled a straight roll
Because
instead
you
of my
were
advantage.
restrained.
That's it.
Oh, that's
But
right.
You shouldn't.
You're still restrained.
Because it should have been the beginning of your turn, right?
No, no,
No, that one starts
Yeah,
immediately.
he started.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
it's like a
Right away.
multi-round
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one's worse if I fail at the end of my turn.
Yeah, very
That is true.
So horrible to hit.
Oh, dang it.
12. All right, let's see. Maybe Patch can do it.
Missed.
Patch is gonna try to hit
What
him.
were you attacking with?
My Storm Blaster.
Storm Blaster, yeah. So the blast goes wide.
Yeah, it goes wide. Just shooting all over the
You're
room.
trying to turn, but your legs don't turn.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
also I'm closing my eyes, so I'm like.
you also close your eyes.
chaos.
Okay, Patch is gonna go for it with disadvantage.
And just to reiterate, a lot of people have fled now. There's a few statues in the place where he was looking originally
Rip.
that are just sitting there. Some in fear, some trying to get out, some just sitting there drinking something. But yeah,
16 to hit for Patch.
16 hits.
Yes.
What's his AC, everyone?
Between 13 and 16.
That's right.
It's gonna be 6 points of force damage. This time it's from
Ooh.
Patch's mouth, so he just kind of like cranks back his jaws in the back of his throat. Is that same blue light that's just like
Right out.
16?
It hits him
Six
hot and
points
heavy,
damage.
man.
Oh,
it's not much.
Hot and heavy.
Blasts
He's just a
right
little
onto
boy.
his like
Ooh,
hip
yeah.
Right
area,
into his calf.
and it almost blows the trench coat wide open.
Oh,
There's one little button hanging on, keeping it there.
We just want to see. Show me what's under that coat.
All right.
Some
Came
go
here for
for-
a
Do
show.
I have to make my save?
Make a con save.
Guys, I'm literally dead. 5.
5.
That's a natural
Okay.
2, everybody.
You all see the little halfling facade disappear, and within that illusion was a little kobold, and he starts to stone up, and he's completely petrified. A stone statue of
There I am.
a little
There's nothing
scrap,
we can
a
do.
little kobold scrap.
Is there something we could do? I don't
We
know.
might be able to like do some alchemy afterwards.
There's
but
nothing we can do.
there's nothing we can do now.
And in your mind, you're just. I don't know, actually. Well, I'll have to figure that out, what you're doing in your mind. But
It's okay.
I think you're aware of what you're seeing, but you're not able to move.
Okay.
That's horrifying.
That is
Sounds familiar?
horrifying.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Scrap's turn. So, Vita, back to you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Um.
Many of you maybe not even noticed this because he was quite a ways away at the bar,
Mhm.
and you guys were like right up in this gorilla fighting. You were on the stage, so maybe you could see it.
Okay, because I'm like right there, like kind of like under the table, but like right
you're
by this
in
guy.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you're under the table, I won't make you roll, and you always have the option to avert your eyes,
Perfect.
avert your gaze. So
Yeah.
Almost
Okay.
always.
unless you, that's right.
Yeah, why
Almost
didn't you?
always, yeah. I think because
It's
it
okay.
happens
Yeah,
so
it happens so fast.
I mean,
I
Hale
looked back.
also, you just
I
looked
see.
at him.
Yeah.
It's not like you were like, I'm going to avert my gaze the second you look over.
Exactly.
Right? It
Right.
was
Didn't know
different
what it was.
situations. Everybody's situation is different, okay? We're all
It's
human.
true.
We all make
We're all-
mistakes.
We're all human.
We're not all human.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Some
Okay,
of those
what you
stone
got? What you got?
kobolds.
I wanna cast Burning Hands and like aim it at its face so that I can like I don't know.
From on the ground?
Yeah, like melt its eye so it doesn't
Wow,
do
very
this
cool.
anymore.
Smart.
Okay, yeah, roll an attack roll. I love that.
That's a D12.
Burning Hands? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
It's just a dex save from you.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of
Sorry.
That's okay. You saved us.
the
Dex
other
save.
fire one.
We are saved.
Okay. Ooh, rolled very high. 21.
That definitely saves, but it'll still take half damage.
Halfsies.
Halvesies.
Halvesies. Go halvesies with him.
Sorry, Scrap.
Half and half.
18.
Half and half on him. That's right.
Okay, so it takes 6 damage.
6. Okay. He is looking hurt,
well.
but not. He looks bloodied. Not that hurt though. Okay, that was your turn there, Zamvalor / Vita.
Yeah.
Sammy's turn. What you got?
Okay.
Still not turned around to you.
Is
So
the
luckily
snake
you're fine.
still on my neck?
No, the snake has pulled its head back. Yeah,
Okay.
but they're rearing, ready to
Punch it in the
strike
face.
again.
Okay. I want to try and slice them off.
Whoa, I like it. Sure.
Okay.
Roll for an attack on the head area, specifically.
I got
You wanna do
24 to
reckless?
hit.
Oh, you don't need to do
Whoa. Okay, roll damage. Yeah. Yeah, you swing your axe in an upward arc. How much damage?
Heck yeah.
It's 2 plus 4
In the d6.
Yeah.
plus
So I
this.
got
You get
14 slashing damage
Ooh.
and 4
Radiant.
4.
radiant
Radiant.
damage.
I love it. Yeah, with this sort of glowing strike, it cleaves off 2 of the heads of the snake, off of the Medusa's head. You still got quite a few. There's probably like 8 other heads on there. Yeah, just sort
So
of like
2 out of
hissing.
10?
And you see the little headless snakes just like curl back up into the head. Really gross looking.
Yuck.
Yet.
7 out of 10. That's right.
Disgusting.
No, what'd you say? You
7
got
out of
2
9.
out of the 7 more that there are. So there was 9, I guess, or whatever. Anyways, okay, that's your turn. You're done. Xavius's turn. Xavius will. Oh, I haven't been doing hail. Forgot to write her in here. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Oopsies.
Can't die.
Not
She
like
has
you
an
guys
axe.
needed it, but she needs to roll a con save quick before to see if she turns to stone. She does it. She's fine. She's not turning to
Okay,
stone. It ends the effect, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
Better
think it does.
not.
And then she determines to she just you can see her sort of like freezing up, and then she just shakes it off quick, and then looks at the floor. I was gonna look at him in anger, but
Scrap, why don't
obviously
you
doesn't.
just shake it off.
All right, yeah.
If only.
What the? But anyway, so he's gonna make a snake bite on Thadic and take some swipes with his sword at Hale again, because the DM remembered that she was there. All right. So first the snake attack. Oh
yeah, you get to.
jeez. 24.
Man, this guy can't roll below a 20.
And
Is it
you get a
20?
D4 piercing. Sorry, 6 piercing. And a whole lot of poison. This one just like lashes like onto your cheek,
This
ear
sucks.
area.
Straight off.
19
Oh
poison
my
damage.
goodness.
How you doing?
I rolled
Not
a
great.
6, 6, 6, 1.
Whoa.
Wow.
Let's
Yeah,
just say if I
scary.
didn't have those temporary hit points.
That'd be the end of.
Jeez. And again, it's just pulsing on your cheek for a little bit, holding it there as you're trying
You
to
said
get it
19,
off.
right?
Yeah.
I
And then the strike's on Hale. Sorry, but yeah, go ahead.
no.
Patch is going to use deflect attack on the first attack
Oh.
against Hale. I forgot.
Oh yeah,
about
and her
it.
Is that
AC is
disadvantage?
higher now. I don't know
and
if
her
you...
AC is higher,
It
right? Yeah, I have
enforces
that.
disadvantage, so it's again
Okay.
just like a, but it just like knocks his hand.
Rolled a 9 each time, which actually, because of the AC, is enough. Because the AC boost
Woo.
Way
misses.
to go.
Nice.
And then you get an attack. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Jeez.
Holy, this might be the end.
Sorry.
Might be.
Did you hit on your turn?
Yeah, she did.
No,
How much
Yeah.
damage was it?
I did
She cut off 2 of the
18
snaky
damage.
heads.
and cut off 2
right.
snake
18.
heads.
I didn't write that
The
down.
last turn.
Good thing I caught that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this is not looking
And
good.
then 25 damage.
And 25 more?
Yeah.
She crit.
Good crit.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yay.
25. So that's... Yeah, okay. Very interesting. You lob off like a hunk of his shoulder. It's just like gone.
The coat
And the
top.
jacket
is the
falls
coat-
down.
is the coat open?
The coat is like the sleeve is unwrapped a bit, and like the you
Hanging
can
by
see
a
the top.
thread.
This coat is.
And you see
Too,
within
This
the
is good
coat,
quality,
Tenacious.
honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly,
where
I wanna
did
know
he
who
get
his
this
tailor
coat?
is.
I
I need something like this.
You really just need that one button holding it together. That's the key. It's a magic button.
Why didn't we aim for the button? What's in
but
it?
but he's like in super rough shape. There's blood dripping down his neck from the dead now like lifeless 2 snake head or bodies that are just limp down there, and there's a big gash on his arm. Yeah, he's looking real bad. It's still his turn, so he pulls out a smooth stone out of his pocket, and he yells into it, "Get me out of here!" Into it, and
I should have been there.
you don't see anything yet, but he will make a swipe though with his swords.
Yeah, he had one more against Hela.
One more against him. That's right. The first one missed. This one is also a 9, so also missed. That AC boost saved 2 attacks.
Wow.
Well, and the disadvantage. Oh no, the disadvantage. It was 9 both sides.
Did
That's
nothing.
right. Okay. But that's his turn. Proxy.
Me?
Huh?
No, Thatic.
Action surge. I only get 1 bonus action.
You get
Right.
1 full action.
Okay, so it's no bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I should know that, but I always forget. Okay, I am going to, as my bonus action, I'm just going to do Second Wind ASAP.
Smart.
Second wand.
Okay, so that's 8. Okay.
Get a little boosty.
And then I will attack normally. And that's 25.
Oh jeez. Yep.
Yeah.
Hits.
And this
That
is
blind sense is so good for you, man.
5.
Seriously.
So 9 points of damage.
Oof.
And then I will action surge.
Well,
and
hold on, because as you take that slash with your double-bladed scimitar, his button pops open on his trench.
What's underneath?
And within, you see a very, like, way too skinny body underneath that is, like, scaly and thin, malnourished almost looking, and is wearing, like, patches of armor of sorts, like some sort of leather armor on him. And he also falls lifeless onto the floor.
Should have gotten out of there sooner.
Sucker.
But what do you want to do? Do you want to take action surge?
No.
I just want to make sure.
No, I don't want to do that. I'll just watch his body crumple.
Amazing.
And then I'll take off my headband.
Wow.
So dramatic.
Roll con save.
You gotta.
His eyes are still open. I'm just kidding. You're good. I'm just joking.
What?
Okay. Is that end of your turn?
Yep, that ends it, I guess. I mean, I look around. I can't, like, do a perception check.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I just want to see if I want to move anywhere.
I'll let you roll a perception check because the threat is now dead.
Do I see Mr. Stony Boy?
Yeah, you see
That's
a little
me.
kobold in stone with holding a little blaster, just solidified, sitting on the stool, probably actually still because you did. I don't even think you got off the stool.
Probably not. No, yeah,
You're
I was
high
literally-
up on the stool.
I was sitting having like my beer or whatever, and then I was like, oh, and shot at
Tried
it.
to
That's why I
fire.
missed so much. Because I was trying to shoot from sitting
sideways
backwards.
and
Yeah.
backwards. I know.
So I'll go up to him and just see if I can, I don't know, just like
Crack him open.
okay,
medicine check. I don't know, just see, like, I don't know what I would want to do, but
sure, yeah.
Patch's gonna come over to me too.
Oh yeah, Patch crawls over and sort of like sits down beside you, just waiting for instruction. Nudges you a little bit with their nuzzle. Muzzle. Nuzzles
Nuzzles
you
with the muzzle.
Nuzzle with the muzzle.
Gives you a little muzzle.
A little muzzle.
Nuzzle muzzle.
Um,
Nuzzle muzzle.
Roll a medicine check, sure.
17.
17. Wow. Yeah, that's high enough to know that this is a piece of stone, but there's still some life hiding within this stone. I don't know how you know that with a medicine check, but you do. I really can't flavor it. I'm sorry.
Would
Just feels a heartbeat.
It's warm. The stone is warm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hot stone.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a hot stone.
Used
Yeah.
for massages.
Yeah.
Cool.
would Laylith or Orlith know how to do anything about this?
Maybe. You'd have to go ask them, yeah.
I mean, like, are they
Immediately,
normally,
though-
would they be like the people that you would take
I think
weird
it's a
stuff?
very good idea to go talk to them about
Yeah,
this.
okay.
Yeah, you would know that for sure. They deal with weird stuff like this all the time. Petrification is hard though; it's a lot. As far as you guys know, I mean, you guys. Let me do this first. immediately the wall explodes on the side of the tavern, and two straddlegliders mounted. I mean, one orc and a gnoll mounted on top of straddlegliders burst in and go straight for the body. So we're gonna keep the initiative order. One of them makes it to him and is got the body, and the other one is holding back. So we're gonna go into Proxy. No, who was it? That was Static's turn. So Proxy's turn. Yeah. What would you like to do?
Great question.
What would you like to do from the rafters, little tiny warforged boy?
I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna try and just like jump attack
Jump
down
off the rafters.
Jump off the rafters. Basically, like
I love it.
we can't let that body go away because in my mind I'm like maybe we can make an antidote from the body.
This giant bowling
I like
ball,
that.
like
Yeah.
coming
this ball.
down.
Yeah,
On,
so
like
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
jump-
die.
I
if he
love
gets
that.
it.
Roll an
Assassin's Creed.
attack.
That's 19.
That hits for sure. Yeah,
Do you
definitely.
have sneak attack?
You were very well hidden up
and I
there.
had
I'm
advantage,
going to
yeah.
say for sure you do. Yeah.
Oh yeah. 18.
Proxy.
Ooh.
Proxy.
Okay. So that's.
Yeah. Get it.
Remind me
Get it.
taking
Get
a
it.
edible as a
edible?
bonus action.
Yeah,
it is.
That's
I
what we
think
were
so.
doing
Yes.
before. Yeah.
Let's do it. Yum yum yellow. Pop.
Nice. Okay. Yum
know
yum
what that
yellow.
No.
No, we don't.
We don't know what yum yum yellow is yet.
I don't know what it's
mystery.
gonna do, but I'm like
Whatever it is,
it's
it's
Hold
gonna
on.
be
I have
good.
to do a
and I'm not gonna dash, disengage, or dodge, or dash,
dip,
disengage,
duck,
or
dodge,
so.
or dodge.
What does he feel?
Okay, hold on. I'll pull it up.
Delicious.
Let me pull
It feels
it
like if you
up.
licked
I
them,
thought I
it would
had it open.
taste
I
so
must have
good.
closed it.
Sorry.
Whoopsies. Okay, let's go here. That's not the right one. This one. Nope, this one. Sorry, it's running a bit late here, guys. We're gonna wrap it up here soon. Maybe. I mean, who knows?
Just out of the ceiling.
I love that. You
You.
just drop on top of the
I would have
board.
stayed up there if it weren't for that.
And he's on a straddle glider, like in the tavern, so it's loud, like these jet things are just making all this noise. It's crazy.
Poor
Yum
tavern's
yum
just
yellow.
been ruined.
Roll a d4.
D4. Which D4 do I want? I'm trust in blue.
In blue we trust.
3.
You gain 3 temporary hit points.
Whoa! I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, guys? I'm unstoppable now.
Yum yum yellow.
That's so good. I want
okay.
that one all the time.
Okay,
I
so
bought it.
it's that guy's turn next who's got a handhold on him. You're on the straddle glider though, so he's going to attempt to pick up the body and get out. And whether you're on him or not, that's not his problem right now. So
I'll stay there.
he goes for a athletics check.
By proxy.
It's pretty
I
high.
can kill him.
Okay, he's able to like get the half because this guy's so tall. He's able to like slap the Medusa's
Here's
body
my
onto the
question for
top.
you.
Yeah.
How much does the guy on the Stratoglider weigh?
Ooh, it's a good question.
Because I'm about 100 pounds.
Yeah, you were 100 pounds.
I looked it up. I did the math, and my head alone is like 70 pounds.
What? 100 pounds? Okay.
I weigh 23 pounds.
Actually, I might be like 70, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm
Okay.
like,
I'll tell you what.
I'm up there.
It's dragging the straddleglider real low, but you see him kick his foot,
He's doing the overdrive.
and he goes to overdrive.
Got to roll for
I
that,
need to
bad
know
boy.
this. What are the stats? I honestly can't remember. You have the paper, right?
You got it.
Yeah, Sammy's
It's
got
your
it.
Sammy.
What?
Can you
Yeah.
read the
Overdrive.
straddleglider stats? So sorry. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, overcharge.
Overcharge. Yeah.
As a bonus action, you can slam your foot into one of the turbines and cause the glider to double its movement for 1 turn. This ability has a 50% chance of failure. Roll a
50%.
d10,
Oh, D10. Oh, I rolled a D20.
and on a 5 or
Well, I
lower,
guess.
your attempt fails.
Oh, he rolled a 14 on the
I think
D20.
you don't
So
move, right?
yeah. So he makes
and
it.
you,
But
you lose your bonus action. On a 1,
Yeah.
it fails, and the glider's speed becomes 10 for the
that's why. Yeah.
1 round while it recharges.
Yeah.
So he makes it. So it doubles his movement. So he scoots out. As he goes, the guy... I guess actually let's do the order. So that was... So Scrap, sorry. You're out.
Oh, no, hold on. Patch is still
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Patch can still do things.
Wait. You can't command him, though.
Specifically, Patch can take any action he wants when I'm incapacitated. That's specifically a rule.
Well, he takes the dodge, I thought.
no. That's when I don't command him and
Oh,
I'm like awake. But if I'm incapacitated, he can do stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Go for it, little patchy boy.
So he's gonna.
Wow.
He's his own character. You're just patching out.
I'm just patching.
Just patch.
I'm just kind of like a little bit sucky, but
And Proxy will ride you.
yeah, that's right.
Perfect. There you go.
We don't need
This
scrap
little
anymore.
kobold.
Yeah, so he's gonna, I guess,
Our hearts need you.
he's a pretty
What
strong
is
boy.
Patch gonna do?
He's gonna grab onto the Stratoglider with his tail and just kind of like try to like hold it in place.
Dang. Okay, just overcharged.
I know.
Well, he went though. He
He's
went the
already
distance.
gone.
Yeah, he
All
went
right, fair
like
enough. He's gone, he's gone, he's
60
gone.
feet out.
Never mind.
I didn't
then.
say that, though.
60 feet out.
Yeah.
Okay. What is he gonna do?
There's still another Stratoglider at the entrance of the hole that was just detonated.
All right, you know what he's gonna do then? He's gonna pounce on that guy and try to like take him off the Stratoglider and just like take him onto the ground.
Nice.
So we'll do contested athletics checks for that.
Makes sense.
You need to look up stats.
Once again, so close to an at 20. It's 6.
Oh, okay. You rolled 17s. I don't have to look it up. That's good. Okay, yeah. So you leap, and it's an orc, and he just sort of like shoves
Oh, proxy.
Proxy's
Or, I mean,
patch's body off.
Proxy's elsewhere. Okay.
Okay, it's a P and then an R, and then there's a P and an A. I don't know. For some reason,
Not my
they're so
fault.
close.
He misses. It's okay.
Okay, then it's Vita's turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at the one that just zipped away. See if
You can move because you're probably not going to be able to see it. You can move out to the entrance and then shoot it.
Yeah, and the
That's
range
fine.
is 120 feet.
Oh yeah, you
I
only
just
want
want to somehow try and knock him
you
off
want to hit the Strato Glider? Or you
Yeah,
wanna hit...
like I want to knock him off the Strato Glider if possible.
Okay.
Or like
I don't know if it will knock him off
or like
mechanically,
okay.
but if you kill him, it'll knock him off.
well, I don't think it'll.
If you can,
Eldritch Blast with the push. That would
Yeah.
be-
Yeah, unfortunately, there's abilities that can specifically move.
That's
people.
very fair.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll still just. Can I try and hit the Stratoglider to
Definitely.
hurt
Oh,
to
yeah.
break it?
Definitely, you can do that.
Okay, that's what I want. That's what I want.
That's what I want. Is what you'll get. If
Okay.
you roll high enough, the AC of the Strato Glider actually is going to be kind of high because it's moving really fast away from you. So
Okay.
it might be a tricky pinpoint shot, and you have to hit a spot where it's going to do damage enough
Okay.
to stop it. But
How's the guy looking?
he looks fine. I mean, they're healthy. Yeah,
I hit him once. Decent.
hit him
but-
once. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
he's got a. What did you hit on him? What did you? An arrow sticking out of his shoulder, probably.
No,
Yeah.
I jumped.
Oh, you
and-
jumped on him with a knife. What do you have?
I got a
What are you
rapier.
wielding? A rapier. Oh, nice.
Your Assassin's Creed ripped.
Yeah. What
Does 19 hit?
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Okay,
Good
perfect. Okay,
Let's see. I'll roll a d4 and see
wait.
on a
I almost
1
did
it'll
this.
do enough to destabilize it.
Oof.
Okay,
Although you might just destroy it outright if you do enough damage. So that could happen too. I don't know how many hit points would a Strato Glider have. I'm gonna say 20.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
okay, that does 9 acid damage.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it just hits the back left side of it, and you can see it starting to just corrode away at the metal there. But it's not quite enough to stop it.
Do you think wild magic?
What?
Wild
Oh, I do have to do
on
wild
that,
magic.
yeah.
Oh, I haven't been doing that.
Fireball
Well, you've only
on
actually
self.
rolled.
Though I've been doing
two.
most, because
You
I
did two,
I
you
did Burning
Burning
Hands.
So roll twice.
Okay,
And
that was an
mage
that
armor.
one.
Oh, and mage armor. Wasn't that one?
Yeah.
Whoa! Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Everyone turns to stone.
That's right.
That's the
One
one.
creature within 100 feet.
Anybody
Remove
who's
stone.
yeah, anyone who is stoned becomes unstoned. Wait,
That'd be so nice.
Is
Is
that
that one of
kidding.
them?
That'd be
that's
your
not
nightmare,
true.
hey?
That's not true.
It's a Stoner Vita.
Stoner Vita is going to be unstoned.
Stoner Vita's gonna be unstoned
Okay,
immediately.
I actually put the table all together fine now. So go ahead and roll a D1000. Just kidding, 100.
It's like,
Wow,
holy
John.
moly.
I added so many.
How much you even roll?
I've been hard at work. Yeah.
Okay, if I got the right ones, yeah.
Just a D100 and see what you get.
45.
45.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
45's lucky.
Potted plants. Potted
jeez.
plants.
Oh,
That is
no.
a good one.
Jeez. Okay, so again, you unleash, and this time in particular, it's epic, the magic that comes out of you, and it's this blast, and there's sound, this screaming that happens again as it does with you, and these two shadowy rope-like tendrils emerge from your hands as you're casting, and they're led by these two collars, and you're able to cast Hold Person on two humanoids you can see within 60 feet of you.
How could that be more perfect?
What?
Within 60 feet of her. Unfortunately, the other one's really far, but the one that's in front of you, you could get him.
Yeah, definitely.
Get it.
Get him.
Yeah.
So it has to go on two people.
It has to go on
Yes.
two people.
So, unfortunately, actually, hold on. Let me reread it.
You can still critter.
Yeah, you cast Hold Person on two humanoids you can see within 60 feet.
on
of you.
two humanoids that I can see within
Which one
60
is
feet.
which one is Xavius on?
He's on the one that
fast one.
zipped
But
away.
isn't it still 60
No,
feet away?
you would be within
I
60
see that.
feet. That's
Yeah.
right, because it only went. What's the speed of
It
that?
goes
I
100
think.
feet.
Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, it felt
It
wrong
goes 100 feet.
because it used overcharge with double
If
its
it
movement.
can carry over forehand, but its speed becomes 30 feet when it's carrying over 200 pounds, meaning
So it's
it's
definitely
only,
carrying 200 pounds.
it's only 600 feet away, or it's
So
only
60
60 feet away.
So you can get
Yeah.
that. back.
she moved
Huzzah!
closer.
And you moved out to the entrance. Yeah, very cool. Okay, so this like collared leash whips out of your hand and just wraps around the
That's
She just wants it
The
so
guy's
bad.
neck.
She
Beat is
really
the
do.
coolest out of
Just
all.
happened.
So
Seriously.
the way it works though is that while at least one of the tendrils remains, you gain the paralyzed condition yourself.
Okay.
But you can drop the effect at any time. So
Still
you're stuck, but you can lash both the cobalt, the gnoll, and the orc.
Perfect.
They're held
Good normal.
in your power. This is going way longer than I thought. Let's finish it up. Let's keep going. You just went.
You gotta make wisdom saves
Yeah, they
for
gotta
one
make-
person, right?
Oh yeah,
Or they
that's
just have-
a really good point. No, they do. Yeah. Let's look at Hold Person. Is it just wisdom saves?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay, I gotta
Like
pull up some stats.
90%
Here. Or it won't take effect. Probably right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, so. Okay, well, the one at the back, by you guys rolled a natural 3. The one up front rolled an 18. So
Oh, that's
I guess he's not held by your leash.
No.
But the one is.
But
He's got a
the one
mind
right
star.
beside you is, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see he's just like, he seizes up. Very much like a stone person almost, but not quite.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon, too soon. Okay, that's your turn. So it's now Sammy's turn.
Is the little what?
Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Is the little rock thing that he was communicating in on the ground?
Yes, it is.
Can I grab it?
You can, yeah. You swoop down, pick it up quick. Yep. That's just a free action. So yeah, you still have your turn. Yeah.
Okay, and then
It fell out of his pocket.
I guess
His trench coat was not trenchy enough for that.
The
I'm
Wow.
gonna
button- the
try
button was
and
broken.
Grab
button
the
broke,
guy
so it fell
off
out, yeah.
the straddle glider. I guess, like pull him off.
Ooh, yeah. He's held, so you'd have advantage. I mean, he would probably just fail his. I think he gains a restraint condition, or is it the
Yeah.
stun condition?
restrained.
Restrained.
Okay, so he has disadvantage on dex saving throws. So
You also have advantage on attacks.
Wait, he's got, no,
Rack
he's
them.
more than that because I don't think he can make attacks.
I can what?
You can just
let
rack
me do Hold
I
Person.
can just what?
You have the spell? No,
Just whack.
I can pull it up.
I got it.
Wait, yeah.
Hold Person.
Like I want to knock him out.
So they gave him the
But I have advantage
paralyzed.
on what?
They gave him
Attacks.
paralyzed condition. So paralyzed means
Why?
because he's
they're
Oh.
incapacitated and
Oh,
can't
I
move
see.
or speak. Creature automatically fails strength saves and dex saves. So you
Oh.
would just gain. So you, attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So roll with advantage.
Okay.
Wait, well,
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, are you hitting him to do damage, or are you taking him off? Because if you take him off, he fails automatically, so you just get him.
Yeah, you'd be
Oh.
able to grapple him on.
But
the
if you do
ground or
damage, then you got to
something,
roll with disadvantage or with advantage.
but- Yeah.
Okay.
Could-
I'll just get him off the thing if I can.
Okay. Yeah. Roll for it. Yeah. With advantage.
Well, he fails
Oh,
automatically. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
he fails automatically. True.
fails
Anyways.
automatically, and
You
then
knock him off.
that's a natural
Could
20.
You spear him right off the top of the straddle glider very easily.
What?
jump on the straddle glider.
I mean, she could, but she chose to spear the guy off of it.
Well, I didn't
Oh, you
want
want to just push him off and
I
get
just
on
wanted-
top? Yeah, sure.
I just wanted him to be off so
Sure.
that
You knocked him
Vita
off
could be
very
not,
easily,
you
and
know.
he's now prone on the ground. Yep, but he's
Yeah.
also held by the collar, so he's still strapped in there. So he's double down. He's doubled and down.
Okay.
Is there a bonus action you'd like to do on your turn? Otherwise, it's Hale's turn. Or no, hold on.
I think because I didn't use my great axe, I just want to grapple
Thaddeus'
him. Or I guess I already did. I don't know.
You can grapple as a bonus action. You should
Yeah.
do that. That's a
I want to
state.
grapple him.
Okay, yep. He fails automatically, so he's grappled. Done.
Okay.
He's paralyzed and grappled.
Beautiful.
Your turn, Static.
So you're grappling him,
Yeah.
and there's a free Stratoglider.
Yeah.
Put the 2 and 2 together.
And there's no other Dask. It's just the 2. One that's with you, and then one that flew
All that you
off.
can see so far, yeah.
Okay, I will probably take the Stratoglider and chase him down.
Oh, very cool.
I
love
think.
that, yeah.
Did I do that?
How did we do? We made a roll to see if you could use it.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
but
that's
intelligence,
why I was
right?
thinking you,
I think
'cause
it was
would've
intelligence,
taught you- I would have taught you
right?
how to use it.
Yeah. So
I feel like
roll.
And you have
Mm.
Sentinel as well. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to do that, you can't. You can do that. Not.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I don't know if I would want to do that, but
think
I don't know what else to do.
It was intelligence. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be
Screwed. Yeah, I'm pretty stupid. But I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I could go take Scrap to Orlith right now.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I'll just take Scrap, go on the Stratoglider to
Split the
Orlith.
party.
We could like strap him onto Patch.
Do you have ranged attacks.
Yeah, I do.
You could move like
Oh, and just shoot him.
20 feet and throw
Yeah.
something at the guy.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take out my longbow and shoot the dude
Nice. Okay.
with proxy.
me?
Yeah, I'll shoot proxy.
Shoot proxy.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
And I will use my last fighting spirit.
Lovely. So that gives you advantage, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's 21.
That hits.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh, 12 damage.
Ooh, huge hit.
Yeah.
Right in his torso.
Of all the spots to figure
I like
right in the gun, right in the
hesitation. I was
torso.
like, waiting to be like,
Epic
where?
shot.
Right in the
Where?
thorax.
Right in the biggest part of his body.
Right
Exactly
in the
what I
I was
wanted.
gonna say
Direct
right,
hit.
I was gonna say right in the butt, but I was like, that's always what you say. So.
It's true. You got to be a little more original. Right
Yeah,
in the
mix it up.
torso.
Nobody says right in the torso. You're doing great.
Literally, I'm pretty sure nobody's ever said that before.
Okay.
You should have just said through
That
the heart and
is-
just seen what happened.
Davius.
Did he die?
And then he died.
But did you die?
Proxy's turn. So you're on the Stratoglider. You see Arrow fly right into the torso of the
So caught off
Knoll.
guard.
No, the
Why?
Knoll.
Why
The
don't you
Knoll.
mean the torso?
Okay, I have a crazy idea, and I want
Love
to
it.
run it by you. And if you're like, yeah, that could work, then I'll do it. But if you're like, then I'll do something else.
Okay, let me hear your crazy idea.
I want to shove my crowbar right into the turbine, so it stops and we fall.
Ooh, very interesting.
If I did that, would it be like an attack roll? Do I have to do damage, or could I just like clog this bad boy up?
No, I would have to make it be an attack roll. Yeah,
Cool.
I would do the same thing. You can make an attack roll on it, and then I'll roll d4. And if it's at a sensitive spot, it'll wreck it, and if it's not, it won't.
No, that's fine. I have advantage on him. No, I get sneak attack on him because I'm a swashbuckler. So I'm just
'cause
gonna
you're 5
wreck
feet
him.
away. Oh yeah. Okay.
This is nice.
Open him up.
Freaking
Ooh.
heck, dude. Not gonna do anything.
So you miss,
I
I guess.
miss.
Okay, so you try, but it's so tight. You're confused. Things aren't going. There's an arrow sticking out. You got to dodge that because I'm assuming
right in his
it's behind
torso.
you.
So sad.
Right in front
I
of your
shouldn't
face.
use this dice. I even thought about it.
Okay,
That's fine.
it is
I'm still there.
the guy's turn who's held. So
He makes a wisdom save at the end of his turn, I believe.
that's all he does.
Pretty
Is it
sure.
the end or the beginning? I think it's the
I
end,
think
though.
it's the end, but I'll
Yeah.
look.
It is. He
Either
rolls
way,
a
he's still
14 plus whatever his wisdom is as a orc. At the end of his turns. So that was his whole turn, anyways. And what's your spell save DC?
15.
On that thing, though.
Because when you're 15,
Yeah.
I think.
I think he just makes it. Well, let me see what the wisdom is of an orc. An orc.
it might be negative, actually.
It actually might be negative. So you might be okay. Let me pull it up.
I'm looking it up.
Can you look it up? Yeah, thanks. In the meantime,
Okay, so even if he
So he
succeeds,
just-
he's still grappled.
he's grappled by Sammy.
Yeah,
And he's
okay.
on the ground prone.
It's 0.
It's 0, so he just misses the save. So he's still held by your
Okay.
thingy wingy.
Okay, I'm gonna...
That's the technical term. I think I wrote it in here.
That's the technical term.
So it's that guy's turn, and then it would be Hale's turn. So
Oh,
Hale, which I keep forgetting about, she's there. Yeah, she's just like, sort of sporadically like moving around. She tries to she looks at you, Vita, and she's like, "You got this guy? Okay, then she runs out after the other guys, and she holds up her hand, and you can see she sort of winces in pain as she does, but she lets out this bolt of dark energy that strikes through and tries to hit the guy who's on the Stratoglider. I think she misses. 12. Yeah. So the bolt just goes right past, and she takes another swing, another blast. That one
She
hits.
starts blasting.
Mm-hmm.
She started blasting.
Which would be this. Okay, so you see one of the blasts just hits him in the back, right northeast of your arrow. That's in his torso.
Northeast.
Right in his torso, though.
The northeast
torso.
portion
She got
of
it
the
in the torso.
torso.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then it's your turn. So you're paralyzed right now, unless you let that go off the guy. Then you can.
Which you can because I have him grabbed.
Right.
Excuse
Is
me.
that what your intention was?
It'll end. The tendrils will fade away.
Okay,
if you do
I'm gonna drop tendrils.
stop the tendrils. Okay.
Yeah, and then I wanna
Wait for
run
the drop.
forward and chaos bolt it again, like the Stratoglider.
The Stratoglider. Okay,
yeah.
roll for it.
How far is it getting from us?
Yeah, I was just about
He
to...
hasn't gone yet, technically.
Okay.
So he goes right after Sammy.
Got it.
No, that's not right.
Right at?
No, he should go right after you.
Okay.
Roll a 19, but then I forgot to add the +2.
Okay. Oh, that's not super great.
But how's she gone twice when...
She didn't go. She just he rolled for the
Yeah, the hold person.
old person to end.
Oh.
Yeah. 14?
14 to hit.
Yeah.
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's kind of the lightning sound from Mario Kart.
Okay,
I did it
so
again. It was so perfect.
Proxy and Noel go another.
Knoll the knoll.
How long does it
30
last? It's just
feet.
one round, right?
Yeah.
So he goes 30 more feet out. But before he moves, he's going to attempt to try to launch you off of here. So strength, strength, contested athletics checks. Sorry.
Oh, that's not going to be great.
What'd you get?
10.
Sorry. 12 plus whatever Noel's strength is. So just one big boot. He's like, this whole time he's been like gliding forwards, trying to like get as fast as possible with the Medusa on the front. This time he just turns around and takes a big boot and kicks you right off the back of the Stratoglider, and then proceeds to move 60 feet forward now. And
60.
yeah, because now it's only the two of them.
50.
Isn't it? Oh, is it 50 feet the movement? Okay, sorry.
And they're less than 200?
Whatever the movement is of the Stratoglider. Sorry?
The Knoll and Medusa are less than 200?
It's less than 400.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they just
Oh.
going, like, along the street, or are they going up?
No, they take a turn. After they kick you off, they make a turn around a building, as far as you can see, and that's it for them. But you can try to follow them, I guess, on your turn. But next, though, that's their turn. Thadic. No, Sammy. Sammy's turn.
Is the Stratoglider still there?
Yes.
The one in the bar?
That's right. It is still there. Yeah. I had to think for a second. Because you said you were going to jump on it, but then you didn't jump on it. So it's just floating there. Yeah. Awaiting the command of
So
his...
maybe I'll jump on it.
Cool. Yeah. Go for it. So did we want to establish that in your downtime that you taught her how to ride it? Okay. That's easy enough. Yeah. Because if you wanted to give her that item, that's fine. Go for it. So you know how to use it? Yeah. You can go 60 feet forward or try to catch up.
60 or 50?
Overcharge. 50. I keep saying 60. I mean 50.
You could overcharge and go 100 maybe.
Maybe.
That's so scary. What do you
That-
roll?
that would-
It's right
D10?
there.
That
Grab
would
it.
fully
I think
catch
that's
you
it,
up.
right?
Yeah.
No, you'd be 10 feet, you'd be 10 feet behind, but basically.
Mhm.
Peanuts. Okay, I'll do it.
All right. Roll a D, whatever it is. Look at
Do
the,
it.
Look at the thing. Look at your
A
It's
thing.
a
D10.
D10.
It's a
Look at the
D10.
thing.
If you roll lower than a 5, nothing happens. If you roll a
Is it
1,
5 or
it
lower?
stops.
4.
So you just move 50 feet.
Okay. Okay.
It's not nothing. Not nothing,
So
mate.
You basically catch up to where
Proxy.
Proxy is on the ground.
And she can't dash?
Just stomp my foot instead.
That is the
You
dash.
go to hit the overcharge. You know, there's like, it's not even that it's a button, really. It's just sort of like this, like jumble of cables that like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know that if you hit it,
It's
this
like
is the
when you
way
kick a
they're
machine
built.
to try and get it to work.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. And this time you just didn't quite hit it hard enough for something.
Just stomping on a jumble of cables.
Okay, then it's
She hit it too hard, probably.
You have to take it
Uh,
out, blow on it, put it back in.
Stub my toe.
Static's turn, right? I might have messed the initiative up. I don't know where we're at.
No,
But
it's just Static's turn. That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
So they turned a
At
corner.
this, yeah.
Boys, when's Hale's turn?
Hale's at the end after
Okay.
Scrap would have gone. So I just forgot her like 3 times in a row almost. But
They turned a corner.
they turned a corner, yeah.
And how far away is the corner from where I am at? I'm like a few steps out of the
60
entrance.
feet, I think, because she went 50 and she's where Proxy is, and then they went. They're
So
50
60
feet
feet.
away from that, so probably like 60 to 70 feet from where you're at. Yeah.
And a dash
I'll say
takes
70
up an
feet.
action.
Unless you can do
Yeah.
something that gives you a dash.
Right.
You use your action to dash, basically.
And she left.
She's
right,
on the
you-
Stratoglider flying away. Yeah.
Can I jump?
She's already up, but where Proxy is. But you can. I mean, it's weird when we have like moving ships because like it's not like she moves and stops and waits for you to catch up and then jump on. But because of the way turn order works in these games, I guess technically, yeah, you can catch up to her and jump on. If
He's
you
running
wanted to.
simultaneously.
Yeah, you decided to take off as soon as
bionic
she
man.
went. Yeah.
Okay, so can I do that?
He is bionic. He has an arm.
Where were you though?
I was like
Winter
a
Soldier
little
over
bit
here.
outside of the entrance.
Did you go outside the entrance? Oh yeah, because
Like
you
a
shot. So yeah,
tiny
you
bit,
can
yeah.
definitely catch up and get on top. Yeah.
The only one left is
Is that
Vito,
gonna
right?
slow it down
And Hale
though?
and me.
It might.
Oh,
What's
Hale
the weight
and
capacity
you
on
can
it? It's
probably
on there.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's over 200
So-
pounds, it slows down.
Yeah, so it would. Yeah.
But
It would slow down. if you
but
jumped
the
in.
Medusa and Knoll are also. You said it wouldn't slow down. with
Oh
them.
yeah, if it's over 200 feet, it's only 30.
The Medusa's really light.
How much is the...
He's
Oh,
like
yeah, you
skin
did
and
say he
bones.
was
He's
a
like a
skinny
snake.
little-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like Randall from Monsters
And
Inc.
it's only a knoll, not the orc. 'Cause the orc is heavier.
So we would slow down if
You
I
guys are like the
jumped.
Yeah.
biggest people in our party.
It's true. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
Um,
All right. I'm just gonna.
Those are big too, but
Yeah, I
I
get it.
think
It's
orcs
fine.
are heftier, but they're not. But
That's fine.
they're close. Yeah.
Okay. What I'll do then is I will dash to the corner.
The snake weighs 30 pounds. Just kidding. Go
I'll
ahead.
dash just on my little legs.
Okay. Oh, you want to use your small ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull
not
your
the big
small
legs.
legs.
So that's 70 feet. To as far as I can get.
So you get right to the corner where they ducked around.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
And
Okay, that's-
I will look, and that's my turn.
Love
You
that.
still have an action search, right?
No.
Yeah, you,
only-
you didn't use it.
Oh, I didn't use
Because you killed him.
That's true.
Oh,
You could
I
action
marked
search.
down that I used it, but yeah, you're right.
Love it.
I'm silly.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay.
Just with my bow.
Are they
Go.
there?
Well, you're at the corner. You're not quite around the corner yet, but if you action surge, you can get around the corner and see where they're at. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Wait.
a weird one.
Like action search to get more movement, you mean? And then be able to
Yeah.
see them?
Oh,
so you're not
won't
like
get more
attacking.
movement unless you dash.
Because he
That's
was
right.
in front of the building as well. Like,
Yeah.
because he had left the building and then gone 70, would he be enough to like see around the corner?
So they went 60 or 50, and then
Yeah.
they went
okay.
whatever it was further past around the corner. So it actually was like 20 more feet to the corner, and then they went around.
Got it.
So the corner is a little further from where you are.
Makes sense.
So I can shoot.
No. Well, no, you can't see them because you're not at the corner yet.
But I action surged, and then I get 34.
Action surge gives you another
You could
action.
dash
So you
So
again
you could use the action to dash and then get around and see them.
and be super
Yeah.
close to them.
So 140?
No, you would
No,
You just
move an
move
additional
your additional
35.
movement.
So
Oh,
105
I see,
total.
I see.
It's really technical.
Which is a lot,
It's
but
weird.
it's
Yeah.
very rules heavy. But yeah, that's
It
Okay,
is super
yeah.
deep in the rules.
Okay,
In
so
the
I'll do
lore.
that.
In the
I'll,
lore of the
I'll action
rules.
surge to
what?
run
Okay.
so fast.
You run around the corner and you can see them whatever number of feet away. I don't know where we're at anymore. It's too much math. But they've gone high. They're like
Oh, that's fine.
40 feet
Height
up
does
in the
not
high
matter to me.
and the height in the sky. I meant to
Well,
say.
maybe a little bit. But.
Butterfly in the sky.
Yeah, butterfly in the sky. And then okay, you're on your turn. You see them sailing up though. But yeah, that's your turn. Holy man, this is taking forever, you guys.
Sorry, dude.
But it is now Proxy's turn. Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action dash. I can move 60 feet, so
Yes, you're.
I
around
can
the
go
corner, too.
ahead
Easy.
of them. I'm 10 feet ahead of them because they dropped me off and moved 50.
Yeah, that's right.
and
go for
I'm
it.
gonna bow them.
Fire. Love it.
Yes.
Unless there's
Stratoglider,
another way I could jump onto the Stratoglider, but I don't know if that's realistic.
No, not really, because you'd have to run that way and up.
And
right?
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's too far. But you can take a shot at it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll just bow. Let me look up one thing. I don't think that I get sneak attack, but I want to just make sure in case I could take it.
Why would you get sneak attack?
I was wondering if my rakish audacity would give me something, but it doesn't.
So audacious.
Ah, freaking 12.
No, I'll say that misses. Yeah,
That's fair.
it's a moving target. It's flying away from you.
No.
The legs of the Medusa just like flapping in the wind.
And they're just like being carried behind this straddle glider.
Nasty. On the
It's
stakes.
Hale's turn. Hale
I love it.
just turns around and says, like, if you can get on that straddle glider and catch him, do it. Otherwise, I'm going to take this guy back for questioning, which was not Hale's voice at all, but I just did my voice. Okay. Amazing if you catch him. Fine if you don't. We have someone here that can answer some questions, maybe, or use as collateral. And she'll just kind of like, with Sammy. Oh no, you went on the straddle glider.
Gone.
Wait,
I
where's
already
the
took
orc?
straddle glider.
Weren't you grappling the orc?
No.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Seems like should
The
I
orc's
go?
just like he tries to run away really fast.
Well, did the orc
Oh,
get out
shoot.
of the hold person?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
did.
dropped
She
it because
dropped
that's
the
why
cards.
Sammy
That's
had
right.
grappled him so that I could drop it.
Oh,
And
you guys,
Oh,
it's so
no.
late. That's why we're all drained right now, especially
Sorry,
me.
team.
Dead. Rip.
So does he run away?
I feel like I didn't even do anything on the
You
trail.
guys look to find the orc, and he's not there. And Hale turns back.
Yes.
What? I thought you
Wait.
said you had him. What happened?
Could Patch have? Because Patch is just chilling there. He's got his
Archery
athletics
attacks or
score.
something?
Match. So let's say roll an attack for Patch. He hits him.
And athletics, like I want to
Try and grapple him.
Yeah, I
with
want to
him?
grapple him. That
Alright,
was
roll
my.
for it.
by like this
12.
metal horse dog.
What's an orc strength boost?
I think it's
Athletics.
+3, but let me double check.
Plus 3 2.
Plus 3, 2, 32, eh?
It's it's plus 3.
Okay, well, you grapple him.
Excellent. So yeah, Patch just
Patch grabs him.
grabs him with like his tail thing, like his
Pins him
Doc
down.
Ock,
Yes.
Doc Ock thing, just right into the
That's
ground,
amazing.
holds him in place.
Well
Oh wait, no,
done.
his front paws are on him, and the tail is also holding him down.
Okay, that was close.
That was
And
really
let's work
stressful.
together to get him back, please. There's no straddle gliders there, but it's like a 20-minute walk back. So you just got to carry them, I guess, or something. But we're going to stop here, you guys, okay? Because it's so late, and I know this is just going to keep going because you guys are too speedy. But actually, it's not that much more speedy. I think they can get high enough out of your range and turn another corner or whatever. I don't know.
I can still probably hit him because I have a range of 600
Well, they're going to go right... Wait, what?
with my longbow.
Well, it's so like windy and stuff. Like remember, this isn't just like an open space. Like there's so many buildings and stuff.
Right.
Once they get up high enough, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna be able to get away just from the fact of like going over a bridge. You can't hit them now. Tucking into it behind another alley up there. Like unless you had a straddle glider, then you guys could follow. But here we are. So we're gonna end the session. They get away, unless you want to try to follow them, Sammy, on your straddle glider. But
I don't think I can catch up to them though.
I'm so tired right now.
I don't think you can catch up.
I'll just say they
I
get.
could, like,
I'll say you
follow
get.
them from a
You try to
distance,
follow,
but-
and you turn around the next corner, and you can't see where they are.
Okay.
Just for sake of brevity,
Yeah.
because at this point it's too much. But
Can I grab like proxy, like I see proxy
Yeah.
maybe, and pick him up and
head back to them, and then help with the orc taking him back. Yeah, fair enough. Very well done. So that's where we're gonna end it, you guys. You've successfully survived, sort of. I guess.
Sort of.
Scrap.
Yeah, not
oh, I
so
guess
much.
They'll also pick up Scrap and take Scrap's petrified body back.
I'm trying to get that Medusa for you.
It's okay.
To like
But there's some snakes.
do something we
Yeah,
can.
should we
There
take
are
the
some
little
snakes.
snakies?
Oh, very good point. There are 2 snake heads there. Yep. Grab those. Take them with you. That's fair. And that's where we're going to end it, everybody. Thanks for listening to this hefty one. Almost 2-hour long episode. I was thinking maybe I could do a fight in an hour. Can you imagine ever doing one fight in an hour? It's
It
impossible.
always takes longer than you think.
It's impossible.
John.
You can't do it.
Or even just
So-
one shot and one shot. Like
Oh, that'd
Can't
be
be
crazy
done.
to do a one-shot in
Cannot
one
be
shot.
done.
Cannot be done.
Thanks, everybody, for following along so far. Make sure you follow us on all the social media accounts. Every single one. I don't want you to miss one of them, okay? If you miss one social media account, I'm going to be upset. And also go on Patreon, patreon.com/upstairsalchemy to support us there. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye. And adios.
Adios.
And sayonara.